And look who's back. The triumphant return of Michelle. Michelle, welcome back to the MJ Morning Show.
Why is it triumphant?
Yeah. How many days? Oh, and Fester, we got to test your mic out.
Okay.
Go ahead and talk.
All right, this is it.
Oh, my God. Did anyone test this out?
Mic 1, 2. Mic
Holy,
1, 2.
Holy crap.
Is it the...
Oh, my God. What?
I don't know.
Jeez.
You want me to use the old
no
Froggy Memorial mic?
No. I've jammed you all the way up, and
now it does it sound any better?
Hang
you
on.
know what's going to happen if you jam it up
Jesus.
all the way up? It's going to trip in and trip out, and I'm going to blast out.
Hang on, man. All right, talk normally.
So the other day I was walking down the street.
Right, stop with that.
That's just a mic check. It's just a mic check.
I know.
Just
all right.
a mic check.
All right.
That's why you don't let me get to the end of the story.
Yeah, the engineers they had HBO Max fix the thing, and then I turn your mic on, and it's all right. Anyway, so Michelle,
triumphant return.
I've just jammed your mic all the way. It's weird. You know what? It must be the pot. It maybe it's not the damn processor. Who the heck knows? We're hanging on, folks. This studio is hanging on, and we're supposed to move to the new studio, but we're working through the phone issue. Anyway.
All right.
So, Michelle, you were gone for how many days were you gone from this show?
8 days. She missed all of last week,
right?
And 3 days this week.
What day is it?
Today is Thursday.
Today's
Thursday, the 28th.
Oh.
So, Michelle, you left the Auto Train Fiasco Sunday was
really just set us back.
That was what was that? That was the
That
was the 18th, right?
Something like
Yeah,
that.
last Sunday.
Yeah, so you've been gone like a total of 10 days.
Yeah.
And that would have been a miss of 8 show days. Is that right, Fester? Is that what you just calculated?
I mean, I'm no numerical genius, but yeah, I mean, 5 days last week, 3 days this week.
Dude,
simple math.
You can't side talk. You have to talk straight into that microphone. All right, just talk straight in. It's a very simple concept. You talk straight into the microphone's diaphragm.
This mic picks up everything.
All right, dude, just listen to me. Stop facing my wife.
We have a much funnier
Stop
joke.
facing my wife.
Of all the things to say,
What?
Where is it, Michelle?
What?
Let me see.
Diaphragm.
You said So this morning, I sit down at my mic position, and Michelle has a moderate amount of crap. You know, she has, a snack, and she has a couple of little zip bags, and she has her notebook, and she had this.
Right.
She had this sitting on like the counter here.
Yeah, that is a little silicone earbud winder holder.
Well,
Thanks for ruining the joke.
Yeah, I know this now.
What? Yeah.
Well, I know this now.
Right.
But I had no idea what this is. I've never
Andrew,
seen this.
Andrew, are you showing this on MJTV?
I've never seen this before. I've never used one of these before.
Right.
I don't know. So I look at this and I pick it up and I go, "What the hell is this?"
Right.
And she goes, "Oh, it's a headphone case." And I go, "Oh, I thought it was a diaphragm container."
Wait a sec. And then I said microphone diaphragm?
Like 48 seconds later.
Holy crap.
I know.
So Fester and I were laughing because we were like, what the heck? That's the word of the day.
Here's your diaphragm container.
Because the internal workings and mechanism of the microphone, the pickup, it's like a diaphragm is what I believe the technical term is.
And the other diaphragm is another internal mechanism.
It is another internal. It's very internal. So I wonder what would happen if you took that little silicone, wired earphone holder. What if you shoved that thing up there?
I'll tell you what.
If that would prevent what it's supposed to prevent.
I'll tell you what won't happen, maybe.
What's that?
Childbirth.
All right, you're whispering now.
I don't listen. My voice goes up and down.
Now you're whispering.
I use inflection as comedy.
Just project. Well, guess what? If no one can hear you and it doesn't print on the air, then it doesn't. There's no comedy there.
I can't do a whole show of shouting. I can't do a shouting show.
Wait, hold on, Fester. We're not shouting.
No, but I am.
Fester,
You're not. I am.
I am talking in a normal voice.
Right, right now you are.
Even right now I'm even talking softer than usual, and I'm completely projecting, and it's full volume.
My voice goes up, it goes down. Sometimes I use funny voices. Sometimes I say things under my breath. All
Incidentally,
to paint a picture of comedy.
great. All right. Thanks for wedging that in.
Infotainment.
All right. So, Fester, incidentally, Michelle was just bitching and moaning and, do I have to go in? She tried everything not to come in and help out on the show this morning. Everything.
Dude, ditto. That's every day for me. I'm like, oh my God.
I want to come here every day.
Good.
Michelle, have I ever said I don't want to go in and do the morning show?
Nope.
I just want to lie in bed and vegetate. Have I ever said that?
No.
Yeah.
You've just never said the first part,
What?
that you never want to be here.
Oh,
Like, if you could be here 24/7, you would be.
Well, because I love doing what I'm doing, even
Then
though
you know what? Just take over every other day shift.
they love that.
I know.
Even though the radio business is a shell of its former self, even though the radio industry is just it's a tough world right now. I still like what I'm doing. Essentially, hey, for the early crowd at 6:07, because they leave me the F alone. I don't hear from anybody, and I love it. The micromanagers in this business, and Fester, you know all about this.
Yes.
The micromanagers that want to micromanage every word you say and analyze everything. Why'd you say this? Why'd you do that? Oh, you might have chased off a listener that it's just ridiculous. The people in this business in positions of management that are up your ass,
who've never done a morning show themselves, by the way.
Yeah, but they think they know everything and they can guide you and then they want to overanalyze everything. It's like, just stop. So I can't deal with, at this point in my career, I can't deal with those individuals. And if I had to deal with those individuals, I would not be doing this radio show. The fact is that here they let us do 6 to 10 a.m. And listen, the ratings have been phenomenal, and they leave me alone. And I'm very appreciative for that in a world where, the radio business and media in general, whether it's radio, television, print media, holy crap. I mean, they're on the table with no pulse these days, So, little inside the media. Oh, Fester, I've got some bad news. Oh, Fester, later on, I was so looking forward to this. The big question was I going to go with Michelle, or was I going to take you, or maybe Julian? An offer was made.
Oh.
I was excited. I made the phone call yesterday.
Oh, no.
I have some bad news. All right. So,
Oh, no.
Folks, if you remember, if you're a regular listener to this show, I shared, it was a direct message. I got a DM on my Instagram, and an offer was made to me. It was a very nice invitation that was extended. And, well, I'm very, very, very upset about something.
I think I know which one you're talking
well, hang
about.
on. You know what? I need to get myself in the mental frame of mind where, I can keep myself together. All right, so I'll reveal that later on during the show. It's a busy show. That crazy story out of Avila, that religious cult, man, that house is cursed.
Whose house was it before?
It was the former Yaffe house, the Yaffe Gold Guy house.
Yeah.
Then the Buccaneers' daughter Darcy bought it. I think everything was normal there. And then now you've got this religious cult.
So Darcy sold to the cult?
Darcy sold to the cult. No. Yes, Darcy sold to the cult. All right.
Cult.
Yeah, the cult.
Cult, not the cult. Cult.
Yeah, the cult. C-U-L-T, the cult. Yeah.
Not the Colt.
All right. All right.
Baby horse did not buy this.
We've got a nutso show today. I'm telling you, man, I am very excited about today's show. Even more excited than usual. No, it's just a very diverse show. I'm just looking at my scribbled notes, and I'm very excited for what's coming up on the MJ Morning Show. So I wouldn't miss 1 minute of this thing. 6:11, just getting rolling. MJ, Fester, Michelle, and now Shriner with traffic. Back in a minute.
Good morning.
Cruise story. Oh, another 2 cruise stories. You know, I'm saying 2 because I printed one because I kind of liked it. The second one I didn't print out, and I think Andrew sent me the link last night. You sent me the link last night. I saw the story. I chose not to print it out, and then I also chose not to print out the ones that you guys sent me.
Okay.
Because I didn't think that it was that big of a deal. Maybe you should bring it up, though, because, you know, the fact that there are 2 new cruise stories.
I don't even remember what I sent you.
Yeah, like some brand new cruise ship. One of the glass railings shattered. Whoopsie. I mean, come on. Big deal.
I think my
big deal.
My angle was that it just seems like every week there's a new
right
cruise line story.
And, you know, and that's where I'm headed. That, last week, Michelle, were you here where we did the story about the largest cruise ship in the world and the water slide? What was it? Was it what boat was that?
The Diarrhea of the Sea.
We stop it.
Did you say what butt was that?
No, what boat was it?
The boat.
Yeah, what ship?
It sounded like you said what butt was that?
I forgot the name. Something of the sea. Like
one of the. I think
the
it's
monstrosity of the sea.
The behemoth of the sea. The big-ass boat of the sea.
The broken slide of the sea.
So all these cruise ships, I mean, they're cramming like theme parks on these ships now. And the giant ship has like this huge water slide where you like take a stairway to like the very top of the vessel. And then it's like you're at like Adventure Island or something. And it's got a huge tube slide and a whole section of the acrylic plastic busted, and the water's just falling out, and a guest, luckily didn't fall through the hole, but flew through the jagged, broken plastic and like got all cut up and everything.
Mhm.
I mean, so they had to shut that thing down.
Yeah.
Then, Fester,
Yes.
we had the chicken tender fight.
The melee in the dining area over chicken tenders.
What?
Yeah, I was last week.
Were you not here for that?
No.
Oh,
No.
there was a huge brawl. It was like 2:00 in the morning, and I guess people were all liquored up. And Fester tells me that they have like the pizza buffet
Oh.
and I guess the chicken finger buffet. Those are some of the food offerings in the middle of the night.
Well, they have a pizza buffet, and I guess they have like a couple of hot plates or steam
Okay.
table stuff, right? I mean,
Okay.
and chicken tenders is one of those kind of pretty durable
Hold on.
foods.
Did you say steamed table stuff?
Steam table stuff. All those buffets were on steam tables.
Okay, when I think of I think of like a dim sum
No,
or
we're not
something.
talking about
All
dim
right,
sum.
all right.
No, it's not that fancy.
We're not talking
All right.
about your quirky Asian stuff,
Yeah.
okay?
I think about dim sum. Yes.
All right, well, go ahead.
Me and a bunch of my people were fighting over dim sum. My mother was like, "Oi, put that dim sum down, Todd." And she hit me right in the face.
Will you please just finish your thought?
So, that's it. I don't even know what my thought was.
We're talking
You were
about
telling me the food that's there.
The chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders are
Right.
one of those kind of foods that they can quickly
Yeah.
produce and put out and are pretty durable. And this particular group really enjoyed.
There was a huge fight, 2:00 in the morning, and there's a brawl. They're pulling hair, they're throwing crap. I mean, it was a total melee on, Carnival or whatever ship
Yeah,
it
that's
was.
a carnival party ship, boy. I'll tell you right now.
All right, so here we got the water slide, we got the chicken melee. Then you guys sent me the story, like some glass. I wasn't going to do the story, but it kind of fits into the whole theme of it's like every day there's like a cruise ship. That is a great commercial to want me to get on a cruise ship. All right, so do you have it? All right.
Glass panel shatters
yeah.
suddenly on board Royal Caribbean. This is from Cruise Live.
There's it's Cruise Hive.
Oh, what a dumb name for a.
Wait a minute. When you eat something that you're allergic to, you get hives.
Yeah.
There's a website called Cruise Hive. Who the hell? Hive? All
Yeah.
right.
You're not gonna believe this. I think my computer just froze up.
Oh my. Hold on a minute. Maybe your
Ooh.
mouse died. Let me see if my mouse works. Hold on a minute. Nope, it doesn't. Oh crap. We're gonna have to reboot this computer. That sucks.
The story we didn't want to talk about that we are talking about.
Hold
is
on.
taking a
Now,
long
hold on. Now it's working.
Oh, okay.
All right. A glass panel on deck 15
That's pretty high up.
of Royal Caribbean's brand new Star of the Seas suddenly shattered on the morning of August 26, 2025. Crew members took appropriate actions to block off the area so no injuries have been reported. The incident occurred during a preview sailing of the new ship, with her official maiden voyage quickly approaching on August 31st. So that's just 3 days away.
Yeah, they're gonna need some new glass.
You've got a massive ship, and you've got these glass panels that, hundreds of these glass panels that essentially act as railing for people, not to jump overboard. And one panel out of probably hundreds, one freaking panel shattered. And it shattered like in place. It's like safety glass,
yeah, like is it tempered glass?
Yeah, exactly. That's the word. Tempered glass, safety glass, and it shattered in place. And that's a freaking story. I think you sent me a link from the Channel 8 website. I'm like, why is this? And it's also on Cruise Hive.
Well, Cruise Hive has their breaking news team.
How about Cruise Boil? How about Cruise Pus?
Well, if somebody bumps it, won't it shatter all the way and then they could fall
How about
overboard?
Cruise Bunion.
Yeah, now from this
CruiseBunion.com.
from this point, Michelle, it's probably pretty easy to break.
Think of grotesque medical ailments.
Yeah.
CruisePustule.com.
Cruise infection?
CruiseYellowDischarge.com.
Yeah.
Oh.
CruiseYellowyDischarge.com.
Tell you what,
All right, so
I had a couple of discharges on cruises. Let me tell you.
all right. All right. So wait a minute. Let's keep track here.
Okay.
So it's the water slide. It's the chicken nugget fight.
Yeah.
It's the shattered glass.
And then your story.
Yep. Carnival cruise ship tilts amid rough weather. Scatters dishes. Flooded the elevator. Wait a minute.
The elevator just floods?
How does the elevator get flooded? I don't understand that. Would the bilge back up into the... All right. This is nuts. Rough weather hit a Carnival Cruise Line ship during a Mexican Riviera cruise, causing the ship to tilt. Mark Lupoli, a spokesperson for the cruise line, told USA Today that the ship encountered wind and rain that led to a listing or leaning to one side. Oh, thank you, Yahoo News. Oh, no, thank you, USA Today. Republished on Yahoo. Thank you for the explanation of what it means when a ship is listing. August 20th is when it happened. So it was what, last Tuesday, right? I guess.
You got to figure, though, these ships, even if it moves an inch or two, plates are going to fall.
That's not true. Not an inch or two. It takes a whole lot more.
No, look, this is level. Now, if it's 2 inches unlevel, things are going to slide.
Dude, no, you're not.
No?
You're not characterizing that correctly.
I don't know.
Anyway, so passenger footage from the Carnival Panorama appears to show broken dishes smashed all over the dining room, stuff strewn all over the floor in an onboard gift shop, water spilling from an elevator. How the hell is water spilling from an elevator?
Do they just dry that out and use it again? I mean, isn't that like a major repair?
Yeah, that's crazy. And the story says water was spilling from an elevator amid lightning strikes outside. It's like Gilligan's Island. It's like the tiny ship was tossed. The weather started getting rough. I mean, actually, it's not a tiny ship. The behemoth ship was tossed.
Yeah, this is no SS Minnow.
No. Holy crap. So I'm just waiting. I'm on hot standby. I'm just waiting for the next cruise story. Hopefully it's good.
Hopefully.
Well, you have a website to go to now. I'm sure you can subscribe.
Yeah, Cruise Hive alerts.
I've got cruiseaneurysm.com.
According to
cruiseyeastinfection.com.
According to Cruise Mapper. Did you know there's a site called Cruise Mapper where you can find out where any cruise ship is currently in the world?
Listen, there's a website that I can find out where great white sharks are right now and where they're swimming.
Well,
I believe that. I know that there's a website where you can track cargo ships and everything. So I think you can track like any ship, if it has a transponder or whatever. So
anyway, it's in Mexico.
Well, thank you. I agree with something you said in an email to me last night. Fester, you sent me a link list. You do maybe 50% of the week.
Yeah, I'm taking tonight off.
Oh, jeez. Hey. Oh, so you're telling me now that you're not going to send me any story ideas or prep?
I'm telling you now because
why is that?
You want to know why?
Yeah, I want to know why.
Because the USF Bulls open up their home schedule today. We're going to go see Boise State and USF Bulls. And I'm not going to listen to it on the radio because I'm going to be there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want to mention that.
Because I got free tickets because Q105 is...
Is that today?
The game is tonight. Yes, Thursday. Right. Thursday night.
Who you taking?
So,
taking my girlfriend.
So USF football games are now going to be on Q105. So this afternoon at like 4 o'clock...
You need the pregame.
All right, this afternoon at 4:30. This afternoon at 4:30,
right,
the music will stop, and suddenly a college football game will appear on Q105. If you do change the channel, please come back to us tomorrow morning. All right? Please come back to the MJ. We did not change formats. So if suddenly you hear a football game with USF and Boise State, if suddenly you hear a football game, and you will, this afternoon, like 4:30, is pregame, then I think 5:30, please come back to us tomorrow morning here on the MJ Morning Show. We will be here, okay? So we have not changed to all sports later this afternoon. But Q105 is now running the USF Bowl. Most of the games are on a Saturday.
Say it like a sports announcer.
Yeah.
Say it like
the new home for the USF Bulls.
All right, just
Q105.
do me a favor. If you're looking for, Small Town by John Cougar Mellencamp, if you're looking for We Built This City on Rock and Roll by Starship at 5 o'clock today, and you hear a football game, do me a favor. If you do change the channel to go find some music, please come back to us tomorrow morning here on the MJ Morning Show. I would highly appreciate it. So, Fester, you sent me
Something you agree with.
You sent me a list of links last night.
Okay.
And, about half the week, Festival sent me some stories and, some content for the show.
But not tonight.
And you did leave a little editorial comment on this particular story, which I fully agree with. And it was like, put a leash on your freaking dog.
Yeah.
And I agree with that.
This is a sad story.
As an avid scuba diver and as a lover of the seas, this really broke my heart. Atlantic Beach, a whole nest of sea turtles was essentially destroyed because a dog that was unleashed was let loose by the owner, and the dog goes into like the sea turtle little nesting area, and the dog like ate like dozens of little baby sea turtles.
No.
Yes, it's like they ought to put the owner of that dog in prison for life, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh.
Unleashed dog kills nearly 24 newly born sea turtles. This is terrible. They already have a tough enough time.
Yeah, it was a very slim percentage of sea turtles that actually make it,
Yeah,
right?
and look, I love turtles. I mean, they are so peaceful when I'm scuba diving, and I've seen hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of turtles over my scuba diving career of 30 plus years, and they're just so gentle. You can just dive right next to them. You never touch them, never molest them, and they'll just hang there. They don't have a care in the world. And I've even put some great video on my Instagram on Certified MJ Radio, and this is just so disturbing. Volunteers with Beach's Sea Turtle Patrol in Northeast Florida say 23 hatchlings were found dead along the surf in Atlantic Beach, with evidence that suggests the juveniles were killed during a vicious dog attack. The discovery was made during what was deemed a routine survey by staff. It's a nonprofit group. Officials did not identify the dog, but said pet owners could face consequences if their animals endanger or harass a federally protected species.
They don't know who the dog is.
Yeah, well,
I mean, they went for a check and they saw the aftermath, and they see evidence that it could be from a dog.
And they know it's a dog.
Yeah, but they don't know who the dog. I mean,
Yeah.
hundreds of dogs are probably on that beach any given week.
It's just terrible. Nearly 24 little sea turtle hatchlings. They're just walking around on the sand, and here comes a dog without a leash and just chews the damn things up. Michelle's like covering her ears like, Michelle, what?
Just stop.
What?
Michelle, this is a real opportunity for a public service.
This is a public service announcement.
All right, so
I'm horrified. I'm petrified.
let's paint an
I'm
audioscape.
stupefied.
The audioscape would be, who let the dogs out? With the I Love Turtles kid.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Who let the dogs out?
I love turtles.
I like turtles.
Where's that kid? Do we have him?
I like turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
That
I
guy
like turtles.
That guy hasn't called the show in a while. The I like turtles guy.
Okay, I'm not talking
Yeah.
about that poser. I'm talking about the original kid.
Yeah.
At
Who
the,
let the dogs out?
Like that. So you want like a mega mix here? So
Only-
I think I can do it. Here we go.
Who let the dogs out?
I like turtles.
Like that?
yeah, just like that.
Who let the dogs out?
I like turtles.
Like that?
Yeah, apparently the dog liked turtles too.
It's awful. All right, 6:30. Oh man, I'm running late. 6:35 at the MJ Morning Show. So if you have a dog and there are turtles that are hatching and it's turtle hatchings, just put your dog on a leash so the dog doesn't have like turtles for lunch. All right, look, Michelle's is she covering her ears again?
No, she's all right.
6:35 at the MJ Morning Show. When we get back, the morons in the news. Yeah, great pile of morons next here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Days to go. So today is the 28th. You have 3 days left for the incredible offer from International Diamond Center, IDC, and it is a summer of romance. Now, during the entire month of August, and now just 3 days left for you to get amazing jewelry and amazing trips. So it's like your honeymoon is free. You need an engagement ring. You want to buy an amazing set of, diamond stud earrings, a bracelet, necklace. Listen to this. What is the summer romance? Well, you make any jewelry purchase over $3,500 and your trip is free. So you spend $3,500 at IDC. They'll give you a 3-day, 2-night hotel getaway with a $100 Visa card for spending. You spend $5,000 at IDC, and they'll give you a 3 to 4 night luxury cruise for 2. Spend $10,000, get a 5-day, 4-night stay at an upscale, tropical, all-inclusive resort. You can choose from 4 different countries. IDC. Amazing jewelry, amazing value, the best diamond selection anywhere, and now free trips. IDC, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, Sarasota. Tell them that MJ sent you, and this deal ends on the 31st. Hurry, move now. The Kemp Law Group is your local law firm that cares about you and will take your case by the horns and see your case through until they have success. You're in an accident. You're in a slip and fall. All right, let's talk about slip and falls. You're in your favorite supermarket and, well, somebody didn't clean up the bib lettuce, or maybe they have the spritzers that give a nice glisten and glow and sheen on the produce. Maybe one of the nozzles was out of whack and sprayed water all over the floor. And you're just walking, you're shopping, and then suddenly, boom! You fall down, you crack your coccyx. Right? Your back is hurt. It's a slip and fall. It's not your fault. There's some negligence going on. You're hurt. You got medical bills. You miss work. You got pain and suffering. Call the Kemp Law Group. Same thing with a car wreck. Accident or fall, you call Kemp Law, kemplaw.com. Tell them MJ sent you. Traffic's on. Shriners here. Let's do traffic. Then we'll do morons in the news next.
The earlier accident on 75 southbound at Big Bend Road has been cleared from the roadway and
And look what I have at 6:43. I've got the early morning pile of morons in the news. Where do we begin? Oh, how about this one? Kansas man convicted after kissing police officer during arrest. Oh, also the guy that threw the Subway sandwich. I think it was a sub. Was it a Subway, Michelle? I think it was a Subway, right?
I think it was a Subway.
The guy that threw the sub at the National Guard troop up in D.C.
The sandwich thrower, yeah.
There's an update on that dude as well. All right, so here's the deal. This is out of of all places, Leavenworth, Kansas. Isn't that where you always hear? Oh yeah, committed a crime in the Army, committed a crime in the military. Yeah, they're doing a 10-year stretch in Leavenworth.
Yeah.
Right?
Leavenworth was always the prison.
Yeah,
The
Leavenworth.
not mythological.
A 44-year-old can't. Did you say mythological?
No, it's like the.
What are you gonna?
It's like the catch-all. Like Leavenworth was like the acronym. No, not acronym. Synonym for prison.
Dude, what are you saying?
Like anytime you said Leavenworth would be what you said anytime you referred to any kind of military prison.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Nobody knows any
All right.
other military prison. It's like he's going to Leavenworth. He could have been going anywhere else.
He's going
but-
to Leavenworth.
Or just generically,
Yeah.
tossed in the brig.
Yeah.
Or whatever. All right, so 44-year-old guy from Kansas was found guilty earlier this week of sexual battery against a law enforcement officer. The Leavenworth County attorney, Cleo Williams Jr., the Leavenworth County attorney says that Cleo Williams Jr. of Leavenworth was found guilty after pleading no contest to sexual battery against a law enforcement officer. So according to the whole narrative here, according to the court records, the charge stemmed from a December 14th, 2024 incident at a Leavenworth apartment complex after police responded to a domestic disturbance. While officers were arresting Williams, he kissed the officer's neck, leading to a charge of sexual battery.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Our officers work hard and we respect and appreciate the services they provide. However, any form of inappropriate physical contact, including kissing, is unacceptable, said the Leavenworth, Kansas County Attorney Todd Thompson. Sentencing is scheduled on September 26th, so it's coming up in about a month at the county district court. Let's put that on the calendar so we can follow. Seriously, Michelle, I'm going to give this to Michelle. Michelle, I need put this on your calendar. Have it pop up on the 26th. So on the 27th, we can reveal how much time you get in jail for kissing an officer on the neck during a call for service in a domestic situation.
Do they have video of this?
I'm guessing there's probably body cam, right?
If it's he said, or he said, she said, or whatever
So I don't know. I don't know if the officer that was kissed was a male officer or a female officer. So I think it's safe to say that Cleo Williams Jr. Is a male.
It sounds like
so.
a male name.
Did Cleo Jr. What does Cleo Sr. think about his son right now? That's what I want to know. What does Cleo Sr. think? So did he kiss a female Leavenworth, Kansas police officer on the neck, or was it a male? That's the question.
Well, here at the Cleo Williams family, we have had a long tradition of being cop kissers.
Why are you doing a Cajun accent?
Well, I'm not exactly sure how to categorize Mr. Williams, so I'll just go with something slightly offensive.
All right, so Michelle, please mark down September 26th, which, it's a Friday. We got to wait until Monday.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, what a long weekend that's going to be.
Do you know what? I'm going to have to wait all the way until Monday to reveal. At this time, so Michelle, let's see how good you are. At this time, during Morons in the News, at 6:45, 6:47, on Monday, September 29th. Oh, that's when the safe contest is going to start, too. The 29th of September is when we're going to roll out the $100,000 safe cracker game. This is going to be great. I'm really looking forward to that. All right, so, Michelle?
Yeah.
Are you marking this on your calendar right now?
I'm just writing it in my notes.
I want this to no, you got to put it on your calendar so it pops up on your phone at this exact time.
Yeah.
Well, actually, make it earlier. Make it 6 a.m. so you can do the research, or make sure you have it on Friday, the 26th, so we can follow how much time this guy gets in jail or prison for kissing a cop's neck.
I'll send you an email to do the research.
Yeah, I mean, he's asking a lot for somebody who's not paid at all.
Yeah.
So, you know what, MJ?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's a man? Because remember,
Junior.
okay, I don't.
I don't think there are many. Oh, you're thinking Miss Cleo.
I was thinking of who's the Cleo that I know. This whole time I'm like, I know somebody named Cleo. Who? Who is it? And it's a woman.
Yeah, Cleo Williams Jr. Yeah,
Okay.
The junior is kind of a giveaway that it's a male. I don't think there are many juniors that are female.
Call me now,
Hello, I'm Miss Cleo.
Miss Cleo.
Didn't she do TV commercials with like a fruit basket on her head or something?
She was brilliant. A brilliant marketer.
You know, she died way too young. You know, Miss Cleo passed away.
She didn't see that coming.
No, she did not call 900-922. She did not see it. She did not get a reading from Miss Cleo. Hey, Andrew, put some Miss Cleo on my button bar, please. Put some Miss Cleo on page 23, would you please?
Do we have Miss Cleo?
Oh yeah, we got.
Hot and ready?
Yeah, we got some Miss Cleo.
Call me now.
Yeah. So, hey, Fester, look up Miss Cleo. She died young. I think she died in her like 40s or 50s. Miss Cleo was taken from us way too soon. She might have been like 52 or 53. Yeah, here you go. Miss Cleo. She died at what does it say?
53.
I said 52 or 53.
Maybe you have psychic powers.
Maybe call Miss MJ. Call me now. 900. Did you find a commercial?
I did from YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Bring up a Miss Cleo commercial. Got it? Hit it.
If you've never had a reading from a real psychic, try us right now for free. Your father had a stroke at a young age, did he not?
Right.
Did you get strep throat a great deal in your late teen years?
Yes, I did.
Okay. His eyes are almost spooky. They're so pretty.
That would be my ex-boyfriend.
The 5 of Swords is next to him, and that means that he is away.
Yep.
Did you think Cleo wasn't going to see that?
Oh, did you think? Not did you think. Did you think?
Call me now.
Did you think?
I didn't think that at all.
When you see Fester in person, did you think he was going to be that big?
Oh, you better think it.
You better think it.
All the way around.
So, what was her cause of death? Go back to the Wikipedia and then scroll down for death.
Cause of death.
Yeah, she didn't see it. Here we go. Personal life and death. Harris. Oh no. Miss Cleo developed colorectal cancer, which metastasized. She died under hospice care in Palm Beach, Florida, on July 26th of 2016 at the age of 53. Miss Cleo, rest in peace, Miss Cleo.
I'm looking here at the devil card here, and you've got one fierce temper. You understand me?
I'm looking here at the butt cancer card.
You got one fierce butt cancer.
Why did she not see this coming?
You have questions. I have the answers.
Well, I wish you had the answers to, get a
Colonoscopy.
yeah, that's what I was going to say. I wish she gave herself a reading and turned over the colonoscopy card.
You need a routine medical procedure.
Yes.
What you want to ask me, darling?
Did she? What do you want to ask me?
Ass? What'd she say? Play it again.
What you want to ask me, darling?
What do you want to ask me? I want to ask you, should I go get a colonoscopy?
No colonoscopy. We don't believe in it here.
Stop, Fester.
Maybe I'll take a look later.
What do you want to ask me?
What you want to ask me, darling?
Yeah, what do you want to ask me? I'll tell you what. I want to ask a doctor, should I get a colonoscopy? Hey, what am I due again for my colonoscopy? Because I had one at like 45, right?
Tomorrow.
I had my doctor said, listen, you're supposed to wait till 50, but we'll just get it out of the way.
You're an early guy.
Let's get a butt print. let's get a butt print on you. All right, so yeah, I did my first colonoscopy at 45. There's nothing there. Then I had it done again in like 2018, I think. About 2018.
How old were you then? 49?
Well, 52.
52, okay.
Yeah, 52-ish, 52, 53. So it's probably time for another colonoscopy. Let me ask you a question,
Let's
doctor.
look inside MJ's
Yes.
butt. Why is she Italian all of a sudden?
And let me tell you right now, the colonoscopy is nothing. People made a big deal. Oh, it is nothing to get a colonoscopy.
You enjoyed it.
I didn't. Well, you're asleep. You don't know. You don't remember anything.
That's the kind I like the best.
All right, 6 early morons in the news on the MJ Morning Show. 7 o'clock hour starts next. Man, I got some angry listeners. I don't know what it is. Listeners calling me out on crap. We got to get into some email coming up. We have a lot of stuff on the way. Couple buys a new home, and the husband did something unimaginable. The wife is pissed. What happened? We'll tell you next. MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Do not move. Let's talk zero risk. Speaking of homes, you buy a new home, maybe the carpet's all messy, and you want to clean the carpet. Or let's say you're living in your home for years and years and years, and you just have some carpet stains and just some dirt and filth and muck that's just driving you nuts. What do? You call Zero Res. Zero Res means zero residue. Why do you want Zero Res? It's their procedure. The other carpet cleaning company use foamy, chemically shampoos, and they leave a residue. The residue left by other carpet cleaning companies attract dirt faster. It is counterproductive. That's why you want Zero Res. They use ZR water. It's an electrolyzed water process. It's patented. It doesn't leave a residue. Gets your carpets cleaner. And they stay cleaner longer. Right now, if you buy 2 rooms of carpet cleaning, they'll give you 2 free. Buy 2, get 2 free. Heck of a deal. You got to mention me, MJ, when you call Zero Res. Go to ZeroResTampaBay.com. ZeroResTampaBay.com. Tell them MJ sent you, and that deal's only good for another 3 days or so. ZeroResTampaBay.com. Get 2 rooms of carpet cleaning, get 2 free. You got to mention me, MJ. ZeroResTampaBay.com. Traffic's on 655 MJ Morning Show. Back in minutes.
In Hillsborough County, the earlier accident on 75 South at Big Bend Road, it looks like there's...
Seven o'clock hours arrived. Nice long chunk here, but then the Big Daddy's coming about 7:27 or so. 1 hour, 20 minutes nonstop MJ. We do it every single morning. It's an hour and 20 minutes plus of no commercials, just nonstop content. It's on the way. So my little teaser just before the commercial break was couple buys a house. The husband does this and infuriates the wife. Michelle, you're going to be instrumental in your commenting and opining on this. Here's the deal. This was a Reddit thread. The wife lays this out, and she is pissed. I don't know if the marriage is going to make it now. So they bought a house. They move into a new house, and the husband... Did you just belly bump your microphone?
Might have.
What did you do?
I might have tapped my microphone with my gut.
You did.
I did.
My God.
I had to stand up and get into this high chair that I sit in.
Way to disrupt my flow.
No, if I wanted to disrupt you, I would have burped or something. Like that or something. What are we talking about? Somebody bought a house? What happened?
Yeah, a couple buys a house. They move in. Husband does something unbelievable. The wife is pissed. Without asking the wife, the husband unilaterally gives a spare key to his mom.
Ooh.
Yeah, to the mother-in-law. Yeah, how about that? So the pissed off wife, she goes on the Am I Overreacting Reddit thread, lays this out. Oh, by the way, the story was posted, got a ton of comments, and then she went back and I guess deleted it. So then she took the story off. Maybe the husband's like, we're going to take that off of Reddit. How dare you take that off of Reddit?
How would he even know it's on Reddit? Yeah. Are they pretty vague, these am I overreacting?
Well, listen, you can be as vague as you want. On these Reddit threads, you can give as much information as you want or give as little information as you want.
Well, I need to know the facts. Like, does the mother-in-law live in the area? Is she notorious for just stopping by without announcing, or?
I mean, I think my mother-in-law has a key to the house. Yeah. In case, I'm dead.
All right.
Stop, Esther.
I mean, and vice versa. I understand that.
We've had keys to our parents' houses, and they've had keys to ours.
Wait, when did our parents ever have keys to any of our houses?
I think at our old house, when we first got married and we bought a house, we probably gave a key to somebody.
I don't remember that. I don't think we ever gave a key to my mom or your mom. I don't
remember specifically, but I'm sure we did because you're such a safety man. You probably would have been like somebody else needs to have a key in case of, like Fester's saying.
What if carbon monoxide's the silent killer?
Yeah.
So the husband, according to the wife, crossed the line by not telling, hey, hun, I'm giving the spare key to my mother.
So she's not mad about the doing it. She's just mad about the not telling it.
The 30-year-old wife explained that she and her husband just moved into their new home together. Before deciding on what to do with the spare key, it was just given to the mother-in-law and no discussion, and she's pissed. She says, quote, she says this in the Reddit, which since was deleted.
Yeah.
His mom is nice, but she's very involved.
See, that's a different story.
Yeah.
Yes.
If mom's just going to come by or not knock or just come by unannounced or go when you're not there.
It gets better. she's the type to rearrange our kitchen because she thinks
Ooh.
it's better that way.
No. Okay, see, then that's the real issue. It's not that he gave her the key. It's that now there's that relationship, and she's too involved in whatever's going on in her house.
That was my grandma Franny.
Oh yeah.
You'd come home. Literally.
Yeah, we know.
She rearranged furniture
Yeah.
single-handedly. Did she do it at our house or was it my parents? Where was there was a whole furniture?
Your parents.
My parents went on vacation or something, and my parents come home and my dad's mom, my grandma Franny,
redid the whole house,
rearranged all the furniture while they were on vacation.
What?
Yeah.
Grandma.
And I mean, to your mom's credit, she was just like, okay. And then, Grandma Franny leaves and your mom just puts it all back where she wants it. And, you just have to have patience with people like that because,
Imagine that.
they're in your lives and they do so much other good things for you.
Yeah,
and
here's the thing. Grandma Franny, honestly, thought she was helping.
Yes.
By the way, and Grandma Franny, she's also the one.
Yeah.
And I told the story again, believe it or not. I think I told it yesterday.
You did.
That Grandma Franny was the one that cleaned out my closet in my bedroom while I was off at college. And she threw out a pristine 6-pack of new Coke from like 1985 or something. I had a 6-pack that I was holding on to.
Mm-hmm.
The old 6-pack with those little plastic rings. I had a 6-pack and a whole undisturbed. And I come home and I go to my closet. My closet looks like there's nothing in it. Half my stuff is gone. I'm like, Mom, what happened to my closet? Oh, your grandma, she cleaned it out. I'm like, where's my stuff? Oh, she said you didn't need this, you didn't need that, and she threw stuff out.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. So a listener, hey, let me see if we can find the email. A listener sends me an email yesterday. And folks, you can communicate with me anytime you want. My email is mj@mjmorningshow.com. My private personal email, mj@mjmorningshow.com. Philip, who's a regular listener, Philip Dispenza.
Yep.
And aside from emailing me, my DMs are always open on my Instagram. So Certified MJ Radio is my Instagram. My DMs are open. Oh, if you don't follow me on Instagram, there's great content on there. There's a lot of stuff on there that never even gets on the show.
Oh, yeah.
So, give me a follow on my Instagram, Certified MJ Radio, DMs open. I get an email from Philip yesterday, and the headline is, "You're going to be pissed." New Coke can. Then he sends me a link to eBay. Sold. What? This is not just like the asking price. This was sold on eBay. 1 can of New Coke. And I don't even know if it's full or the auction ended. I didn't do any. So rare vintage original 1985 New Coke aluminum can. I don't even think it's full. I think it just says can.
Just an empty can?
It might be it looks like it's an empty can. Yeah, because it is. Because it looks like the top is open. 1 empty can of New Coke, $75. So I had an entire 6-pack, which, Michelle, would I still have that 6-pack today?
Oh, yes.
I would still have it today. So if you take the $75 and just with the empty can, 75 times 6 is $450.
Yeah.
If I had the whole damn 6-pack still filled with New Coke liquid, what would that be worth? My grandma Franny threw the freaking thing away.
Probably nothing, because I think wouldn't that stuff have like exploded or
it wouldn't
leaked out or something?
No, it wouldn't have exploded or leaked out.
Did New Coke come in glass bottles? Because those seem to hold up better.
I don't know.
I'm looking on eBay right now. There's an active auction for a rare vintage 1985 New Coke aluminum can only, empty.
Yeah, it's empty.
$50.
Yeah.
$49.99.
What's that 225 one? Below it.
Oh, yeah. Coke, new world inaugural production run, April 1985 can, New Coke. And it looks like that's open too. $225 ask.
Yeah, but
for a freaking can of New Coke.
There's no bids on that one.
And for those that don't know, in the mid-'80s, Coca-Cola, they reformulated Coke, whether it was a publicity stunt,
yes,
or whether it was, a real plan to change the formula, they did. and they made Coke taste more like Pepsi. And then didn't Pepsi take advantage of, look, now Coke's trying to taste like us. I think they did that. And then there was such an outcry, Coke then reverted back to the original formula.
Then they call that Coca-Cola Classic.
Yeah, and then they kept the new Coke for a while. Then they phased out the new Coke, and then, we're back to Coca-Cola Classic.
And all those people that made that terrible decision at Coke years later work for Cracker Barrel.
You know what? As you guys were talking about this the other day, I was like, this is like the new Coke thing.
Yeah.
It's just all kinds of publicity now for them. And oops, we're sorry. We're going back to the old man.
Speaking of Cracker Barrel, I had a great video pop up in my feed. And it was some video creator on Instagram. The dude is wearing the derby hat like Uncle Herschel on the Cracker Barrel sign. The dude is in overalls. He's got a beard on. And he was sitting on the side of the road, like on exit ramps and on the interstate and like in traffic. The guy is sitting on a rocking chair. He has the full wooden barrel, dressed up like the Cracker Barrel guy, and he's sitting there just like on the sign on the side of the road, and he's holding up a sign that said, "Please help, I've been fired."
Oh,
and the guy shot this video that popped up in my Instagram feed yesterday, and he's sitting in different locations on different roadsides, and I thought it was great. And I even commented, "Hey, that's a good bit right there."
That's funny.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so back over to the wife, and I think she's got a right to be pissed because, listen, she's the type that'll rearrange our kitchen. My grandma Franny, I loved her, but, she was into everything. She poked into everything, like my closet, throwing all my...
Well, you're lucky that's all she found.
My worldly possessions. What does that mean?
I don't know what else would have been in there.
Well, she threw crap away. There's
yeah,
nothing...
you're a teenage boy. What else would she find in that closet that she might not want to see?
There were no nudie magazines in there. If that's what you're insinuating,
and that makes you weird.
You know what though? I'm telling you what. When grannies find nudie magazines, they just put them away.
Hey,
They do.
They
just pretend like they didn't see them.
They didn't see it. They put it in that little compartment.
Hey, you know what would be funny right now? We ought to go to phones and ask people to call up about the mother-in-law and how they've poked into your business. So here in this story, the wife pissed off that the husband gave the mother-in-law the spare key to their brand new house. She'll rearrange the kitchen. I told the story about my grandma who just rearranged all the furniture in my parents' house when they were on vacation one time. All right, let's go to phones on this. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. If you're married, have you had either your mother or mother-in-law just really poke their nose into your business? What did your mother or mother-in-law do just unilaterally without asking? Here we're rearranging kitchen, rearranging furniture. Any stories out there of, what a pest or a menace mom or mother-in-law has been, and what did they actually do? I got a couple of minutes here to take some calls. Come on. Let's go. Fire up the phones. I know we have people listening right now with a great story of the mom and the mother-in-law just not minding their own damn business.
And by great story, you mean horror story.
Phones are already ringing. I haven't even given up the phone number. 800-990-1047. That's how you get in. 800-990-1047. If you have a good story, 800-990-1047 is how you get in. All right, all the lines are ringing. This is great. I think Nicole's going to be up first. All right, Andrew, put Nicole on hold on line 2. I'm going to grab Nicole first. And Andrew, it says, there we go. All right, Nicole and Brandon, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi, Nicole.
Good morning. How are you guys?
We're doing well. You got a story for us?
I do. So I was saying even worse than having somebody who's a mother-in-law or a father-in-law. I was dating a guy for 8 months that his father and his partner came down to my house for a week visit and brought a U-Haul. Moved in a whole bunch of furniture, their own bedroom set, dresser, golf clubs, clothes, everything. Basically took over my last bedroom. Moved all of my antique furniture into the garage without asking anything. Rearranged everything in my kitchen
What?
and in my living room. Put in new light fixture. And by the way, I'm renting. This isn't even my house.
They
This
put
is
it. What, how long were they there?
a week.
A week, and they come up with a U-Haul, and they what?
Yes, I rolled in and there was a U-Haul in my driveway. I was gone for a couple days for something for work, and I rolled up to a U-Haul, and they had changed, like, and in a rental, had changed light fixtures, had painted cabinets.
What?
Every-
It sounds like they were squatters or something.
No, they did. They even got because they didn't like the cable provider that I had, so they got their own satellite dish and put it in their son's name.
In a week?
In a week.
That's
actually in like 3 days when I was not there.
I'm really impressed by these people. That's very productive.
Yeah.
I'm never that productive.
Unbelievable. So what was the outcome? How long did it take you to unwind everything?
Let's just say that after a few weeks of arguing back and forth, I told the boyfriend that he had to take care of his parents because that's not for me to do. But
Did you get dinged by the owner of the house for painting cabinets, or did you?
Yes, I ended up having to lose my security deposit and broke up with the boyfriend. So,
Oh my God! Did you ever have restitution provided by the boyfriend or the boyfriend's relative?
no, sir.
Restitution.
No,
No.
Nobody. They
wow.
broke up. They go different ways.
Wow, that's insane. Thank you. I appreciate it, Nicole.
Thanks,
That's a
Nicole.
crazy story.
Wow.
All right, Nancy, look at this. First call out of the chute.
But those people are very productive, I will say.
Wow. Nancy, very resourceful.
Yeah.
Nancy and Lutz, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hi, good morning.
You got a story for us?
Yes, so my husband and I first got married, and my mother-in-law wanted to help us out by saving rent, so we moved in, and my only job was to help her clean. And she was very, very clean freak. Forget it. I would spend 4 hours cleaning the house, and tired, went to school full-time, worked full-time, and then I find out she's re-cleaning everything I cleaned.
Ooh.
So you're like an
Wow.
indentured servant
Wow.
to your mother-in-law.
Wow.
Yes. And then when we were getting a divorce, we went to therapy, and he sat there and said, "Oh, my parents are having more sex than we are."
Oh, my God.
Oh, okay.
Nancy, thanks for the call.
That's all over the place, Nancy.
That's
TMI.
Yeah.
Todd in Clearwater Beach. Todd, MJ Morning Show, you're up.
Oh, thank God you've answered.
Okay,
thank
all right.
God you've answered. My mother-in-law won't leave. All right, go ahead.
MJ, I've been listening to you since '94, and I love you.
Thank you,
I'm-
buddy.
I'm-
Listen, so I lived in Wisconsin with my wife, who's from Wisconsin,
Right.
and we had to have her mother live with us. I come home from work one day.
Yeah.
Everything in the front porch that was all mine, that was hanging on walls in my living room, everything had been taken down, put in boxes, and all of my mother-in-law's decorations were now all over my house.
Oh, no.
He took everything that I had down, put it in boxes, and stuck it in my garage.
So what was the resolution? What finally happened?
Excuse me?
What happened? What was the resolution? Did you put all
My
your...
wife came home and tried to explain to her that that wasn't the right thing to do, and she's like, well, I like it better this way.
Did it get undone, or what happened?
Argument.
Did it get undone? Did it get put back?
Not for about 2 weeks
Oh,
after
God.
the argument, because she's actually dying of cancer at the time and living with
Oh,
us
wow.
and wanted her own house.
Oh,
So
wow.
she literally took everything down off of our walls and put all of her own stuff up that we didn't even
What happened with your marriage?
into a different house.
Marriage?
I'm still married.
Oh, you're still married. All right, well, that's
Oh, yeah, I've
fantastic.
been married for 20-plus years. We've raised 3 kids, and she's dead. So
You're about to
see you
say
later.
Hey, Todd,
Oh,
how long did the mother-in-law last?
About 4 months after that.
Oh, boy. All right. Hey, Todd, thanks
and
for...
and my wife had to appease her by leaving some of it on the wall.
wow.
I
So she
understand.
felt better.
All right, Todd,
And it
thanks.
was an argument every day.
Thanks for the years of support. I appreciate it.
Attaboy. Thanks, guys.
Have a great one. All right, one more call on this. Robbie in Homosassa. So, Robbie, MJ Morning Show, go ahead.
How you doing, MJ? How you doing?
Doing well. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh, this is okay. You know, got a couple of kids. Mother-in-law gets divorced. Wife goes, "Hey, would you mind if my mom lives with us for about a year to get the house built?" No problem. I love my mother-in-law. You know, got a spare room. So mother-in-law moves in. You know, opens up the closet door, put her things in. You know, this was our spare room. Kids are in their room. she finds the sex swing on the door on the closet on the inside. Oh my
The
God.
sex swing?
The sex swing. I mean, this was like our room.
Hold
we
on,
were just playing. We totally
A sex swing.
on the inside of the closet. She opened up the closet door to put her clothes in. There's a swing. She did at first. She didn't realize what this was. You know.
Oh my God! All right.
And like, my wife's face was so red. Just totally escaped our minds, you know.
All right, Robbie, thanks for the call. All right,
All right.
7:21 at the MJ Morning Show. Hey, one more call. We'll get him after the break. I don't want to get too late here. We have one more call that Andrew says we ought to take, and that's Jesse in Riverview. I'll take one more after the break. I've got some listeners that are calling me out via email. What about? We'll get to that coming up. There's a couple of other new Taylor Swift items, including a college professor. Folks, I want to tell you a story. You tell me if this is real or not. I'm having doubts. There's an insane story. All right, that's coming. We have a lot of stuff because we start an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ next here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Do not move. I'm telling you, folks, we are loaded, and I haven't even listed 99% of the great crap that's coming up next. So do not move. You want to hear what's coming up. Two College Brothers is your moving company that's going to take you from one place to another seamlessly, perfectly. Hey, I got another email yesterday, actually a direct message, and I shared this with Wade Sweikel, who's the chief moving officer at Two College Brothers, and I sent him, I'm bringing this up on my text right now, and I sent him a note from Cheryl. Cheryl is a listener, and Cheryl sends me a note, and I'll hold this up to MJTV. You can see right now, and I've got the message right here. Cheryl wrote to me, I just hired Two College Brothers because of listening to you, and the price was amazing. Thank you. So another glowing review, another 5-star review for twocollegebrothers.com. If you're making a move, or if you know anyone that's moving, you don't want to chance it. Get a great quote, get a great move from twocollegebrothers.com. Remember, you have the others, then you have the brothers. You got to have twocollegebrothers.com. Tell them MJ sent you. Get free moving boxes. Twocollegebrothers.com. Traffic's on 723. MJ Morning Show back in minutes. Hour, 20 minutes nonstop next.
In Hillsborough County, the earlier accident on 75 South at Big Bend Road, it looks like they're still blocking one lane for some cleanup, so it is still backed up.
6:28. It's the MJ Morning Show. MJ, Fester, Michelle is back. Michelle is just exhausted after helping Julian, helping Chloe. Michelle's been gone for, Fester, what did you calculate? 8 shows?
8 show days.
Yeah, Michelle has been gone for 8 show days, and I think a total of like 11 days gone from me. I felt like a bachelor. I felt like my wife left me.
She felt like she left you. And you know what? She don't seem that mad.
There were moments.
Hold on. Oh, dude. Did you just say she don't seem mad?
She don't seem that mad.
Oh, she doesn't. Don't give me that.
She don't.
She don't. Don't give me that white trash talk on my show.
Hey, y'all. I'll give you the white trash, and you'll like it.
Stop. You don't. Did you do that intentionally?
Of course I did it intentionally.
Yeah. You're an educated guy.
I'm not that educated.
I mean, you got your college degree finally. Oh, that was did you know about the Fester fraud? Michelle, did you know about the Fester college fraud?
No.
Yeah. Big fraud.
Hold on. Are you trying to move me along?
Because I'm secretly pissed off right now.
Hold on. You're secretly pissed off at what?
Secretly.
About the flow of the show. I had to yell at Andrew during the break, and he yelled at me.
Hold on. What?
No.
I know.
Wait a minute. I've got one more call to take.
That's why I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
Why?
I told Andrew, don't carry callers over to new segments when you have new listeners. And now we have to re-explain this whole thing. And he's like, I didn't want to. And because MJ was running late anyway. I was like, well, we don't need the extra call.
Andrew.
And then I got Jesse here who's been on hold for 12 minutes.
All right, Andrew, is Jesse's call essential, or can I move on?
But we can't do it now because we can't short shift Jesse. Because
it's called short shrift, not short shift.
What? We can't do either to Jesse because he's been on hold for, 9 minutes? And then,
so, Jesse, do you have a mother-in-law call?
I've actually got a mother with OCD call, and thank you for taking the time to take my call.
Yes. All right, listen, Jesse, I'm going to tell you right now, this better be good content or I'm going to be really pissed.
I wish you would have called in 4 minutes earlier, Jesse.
My bad. Well, growing up with an OCD mom, I'm 35 now, so you've probably noticed that nowadays there's a huge nostalgia boom for things from the 90s, from toy, all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah.
I had so much cool stuff, and I would just come home from school, and it's just gone. Or I get up in the morning a little late, and it's already out in the trash. So I get up one morning. Me and my brother used to play Army all the time. We had all these, toy guns and stuff. I get up one morning. I can't find them. They're gone. Look out front. I can see them sticking out of the trash can. Here comes the trash guys pulling them out of the trash can and playing with them in front of me while I'm crying at the window.
Oh, my God.
And that's just one case. Come home. Your Burger King used to put out these gold-plated Pokemon cards. I had all of them. Not anymore. Mom got rid of them.
Mom just threw your crap away?
Just get rid of it. Just give it to Goodwill.
Can you imagine what some of the stuff would be worth today?
I know. That's why me and my brother talk about it often.
How old are you now, Jesse?
Thanks for that.
Jesse, how old are you?
35.
Your brother's how old?
40.
Yeah, I'm sorry that Mom ruined your childhood.
Yes.
What's Mom's status today?
She has the cleanest house you've ever been inside of.
Oh, God.
Is she for hire?
It's like a model home at a condo complex. Jesse,
it's like it's ready to be walked through at any moment.
Jesse, thanks for the call, buddy.
Have a great day.
You too. All right, so quickly, Michelle, I just got an email on you. Somebody's watching on MJ TV. I disagree with what the emailer's saying.
What are they saying?
And hang on. Let's just finish with Fester. Do you know the Fester college fraud story?
Is it that he didn't finish college?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Fester told everyone he was a USF political science major and graduate.
Yes.
Even when he applied for his job at the J-Corps Broadcasting before we turned to Clear Channel and iHeart. And, that's well before we moved over here now to Beasley Media Group.
I was in college when I was an intern. And then I think I told everybody I graduated because, what happened to college? But I had 6 credits left.
Yeah. Fester never graduated, pulled off a fraud. Everyone thought that Fester was a college grad.
And nobody gave a
And then
crap.
finally, after we finished the MJ Morning Show in 2012, after we went off the air, Fester went back to school like Rodney Dangerfield.
I was just like Rodney Dangerfield. I mean, if
Did you do the triple Lindy off the diving board?
If I could have joined a USF dive team, I would have. I don't even know if they have a dive team.
I'm sure they do.
Listen, so in 1996, I should have graduated college, but I got this great job at a radio station. Who needs college?
Yeah.
What am I going to become a doctor? I don't need this stupid
On
college.
the MJ Morning Show, but he lied to everyone. And then finally in 2012, Fester went back to USF and finished up and got his degree.
I got my last 6 credits, my only 2 A's on my transcript, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
I probably had no business being in college right
That's
after high
great.
school. And as a University of South Florida graduate, I must say I cannot be more proud than to be working for the radio station that is the new flagship of USF football. Tonight, my son Hudson and I will be at the game.
Yep. All right,
It's
folks.
going to be awesome.
All right, do me a favor. So Q105. So Q1.
I don't know if they do that.
I don't either.
Q105 is going to run the Bulls football games.
Give me a B.
All right, so folks, do me a
Give
favor.
me a U.
We stop.
Oh,
Stop.
right.
So do me a favor, folks. If you turn on Q105 and suddenly there's a football game on, instead of Never Surrender or Sunglasses at Night by Corey Hart.
What about Red Red Wine?
Or Red Wine. So if you turn on and it seems very out of character that, there's a football game on Q105, do me a favor, folks. If you do change to another channel, come back. So I think we have a football game later this afternoon. So do me a favor.
Kicks off tonight.
If you do change the channel, please come back to the MJ Morning Show tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. All right. We have not changed to all sports. We're going to play a couple of USF football games during the season.
All of them.
Mostly on Saturday.
Yes.
But there are a couple of...
couple of weekday games.
Right.
The games aren't at 6 a.m. in the morning. You shouldn't care.
So I'm just come back to us tomorrow morning. Come back to the MJ Morning Show tomorrow morning.
Dude,
that's all I'm asking.
Why don't they have you do like the coach's show or something?
All
What,
right.
MJ, would you do color commentary? What if they had you up in the booth?
I got an email here. Good morning, MJ.
Oh, I got an email.
Michelle looks like hell warmed over. Why are you such a slave driver? She needed to rest for the rest of the week to recover. Funny show, but Michelle needs a break.
Is that about Michelle or is that more about you?
Oh, this is from Anonymous. But the email has the email address, and it's from Cammy Bear.
That sounds like a fake name, too.
It's Cammy Bear, blah, 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 at gmail.com.
Okay.
Yeah, anonymous. But you got to check your email address, So, Michelle, you look fine. I don't know what Cammy Bear Anonymous is saying that you look like hell warmed over. I think you look beautiful. But you had a rough couple of, week and a half.
Listen, I feel like I participated in an Ironman with no training. I mean, literally, I was moving nonstop from the moment we left. Because even in the car, riding with Chloe, I had to pay attention. It's the longest she'd ever driven. She was so excited about it. And she made an awesome playlist for us. And so every now and then I'd be like, this is like a good spin song. And I would do spinning motions in the car. And,
Great.
So I had to be awake while she was driving. And then I also had to drive at some points in time. And
so the auto train fiasco happened because of the big derailment in North Carolina. So instead of being on the auto train and sleeping overnight and ending up 1,000 miles up the road in Virginia, you guys had to drive that whole thing. You lost the whole day. Then it was moving Chloe. We didn't even have a condo. We actually leased the condo or the apartment for Chloe while we were up there. And then
No. While we were up there, not you.
While you were up there.
Yeah.
Then you left Connecticut to drive down to Manhattan to help Julian move into his dorm for his junior year at NYU.
Okay, that's a 12-hour process. I mean, my hands were all cut up. Julian cut his hand in the U-Haul. And here's the thing. I'm up there. And, okay, Fester.
What a mess.
Fester, did you ever live by yourself outside of, your parents' house before you and Allison got together?
Yeah.
Okay, I never did. I moved literally from Nana and Pop-Up's house into with MJ.
Yeah.
So
in West Palm.
So we get up there and I'm trying to rent, with Chloe and help her out. And they're like, okay, so we need a security deposit with a cashier's check.
That's all kinds. She's running all over
I'm
the
like,
place.
What?
Hey, Cammy Bear, I think Michelle looks great. What do you mean she looks like hell
I feel
warmed
like
over?
I agree.
You look great.
No.
Oh, you don't look great? I think
No.
you look great.
Tell me she didn't want to stay at home today and just get some rest, and you're just
Godin. You're like, come on,
Michelle looks great on MJ TV.
Michelle, you
I
gotta
told
tell-
everybody you were coming back today.
Michelle, I can't do another day with just.
So
Fester.
Michelle didn't want to come in today.
So bad.
No, seriously, Michelle did not want to come in. She's like, I can't believe you're making me come in. I'm like, I told everyone you're
See?
back today.
You know what? Take Monday off.
I said, don't tell people for me.
All right,
Don't talk for
All
me.
right, moving along.
We're all taking Monday.
I want you to. Yeah, Monday's Labor Day. Yeah, you smart ass. All right, so is this for real?
What?
All right, we got a couple of Taylor Swift follow-up things.
Yeah, what?
All right, the first thing I want to deal with is an angry, pissed-off emailer that's calling me out. So I have an email here, and it's from Stacy. So Stacy is calling me a sellout. Stacy attacked me on email. She sent this yesterday to MJ at mjmorningshow.com. And Stacy's attacking me for what reason? Let me share. It's Stacy Piper, by the way. MJ, for such a small man, you get on my nerves in a very big way.
Ooh.
You spent entirely too much time on Taylor Swift's engagement yesterday. Once upon a time, I remember you banning anything Taylor Swift from your show. You've totally sold out your standards. Nobody cares. And if they do care, they already got the notifications when it happened. So why poison the rest of us? The rest of us don't care how big the ring is, don't care if the photos were staged or not, don't care how many flowers were in the damn scene, for crying out loud. I'm with Fester. Everyone stages their photos, even regular people. What about all the Facebook posts of normal folk?
That's right.
Doing their, oh my God, he put a ring on it posts, but yet the girl has her hair done, her best outfit on, perfect makeup, and her nails done, staged.
For not a fan, this person's really getting into the weeds on this.
And for crying out loud,
Oh,
we
there's more?
certainly didn't need a ring expert brought in to give this opinion on the ring. You put me over the edge on that one.
This is like a manifesto, dude.
You get half a point for swiftly capitalizing on the big news by working in one of your sponsors. Yeah, I brought IDC on, a great International Diamond Center, great sponsor.
Hey, you know what? When Travis and Taylor move in, they need to hire two college brothers.
So
when they move in together?
And how many car garage do you think they're gonna have? They're gonna need Banco.
If their air conditioning breaks, call Plan B air conditioning.
Now listen,
they're gonna need a new roof.
Yeah.
Once they get married,
Call Westfall.
Once they get married, how much are they gonna stain that carpet? If you know what I mean.
Taylor wants. Listen,
Zero res.
Taylor wants two vehicles. Taylor wants a Ford F-150. Go to Veterans Ford.
Sure.
Taylor wants a new Genesis SUV. Go to Genesis of Tampa. Exactly.
Let's get Lorenzo on to talk about the lease deals.
Oh, the carpets are dirty.
Fester just said that.
You did zero res? I'm sorry.
You know all the stains that the newly married couples drop.
Taylor is driving in Apollo Beach to her dad's house, gets rear-ended.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
She calls the Kemp Law Group
Yep.
to sue the hell out of the clod that rear-ended her.
Look, hey.
Yeah.
Travis, he's getting a couple of Four Locos at some bodega, slips and falls.
Let's say they need new windows.
Yes.
Weathertight mic.
That's it.
Weathertight windows.
Do you know what the one thing that Taylor had better have when Weathertight Mike comes over?
What?
The cookies.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget the cookies. Damn it.
Yeah. All right. So then Stacy.
I met Mike. I didn't have cookies. He was pissed.
So Stacy, the angry emailer, wraps it up with, come on, do better.
Oh, come on, Stacy.
Signed Stacy.
Whatever.
Sent from my iPhone. Thank you, Stacy. What a phenomenal letter from Stacy. So that's, well, guess what, Stacy? I've got a couple of other Taylor Swift things here.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
So did I ban Taylor Swift from the show? We had the run-in with Taylor Swift back in like 2011. Taylor Swift had just had that situation where Kanye, yanked the mic out of her hand at the MTV Awards.
She won this big award. Kanye kind of interrupts her speech and is like, I'm going to let you finish.
Right.
And then he went on this whole rant about
Beyonce
deserving
not getting,
it.
not Beyonce getting stiffed or something. Anyway, it turned into a whole thing, and she did like a TV interview to address it, but she didn't want to talk about it. And we had the MJ Morning Show over on our old station, the MJ Morning Show. We had the first radio interview. We were number one on a particular morning. She was promoting either a tour or a new CD, whatever the story was. This is like 2011. Hey, Andrew, look, when did the Kanye Taylor Swift incident happen? Maybe 2011, right? So we had Taylor Swift on the phone on our show. We literally were the first radio station of the morning. So after us, they had like Z100 in New York. They had like KDWB in Minneapolis. So a lot of big radio morning shows after us. We were number one. And we were told by the record company, do not bring up the Kanye West MTV Video Music Awards deal. Do not bring it up. Do not. How could I not bring it up? It was the hottest story. We were the first radio interview. No radio station, no morning show had asked her about the Kanye incident. And I've got the record. It was 2009. So it was 2009 when it happened. And we were the first interview, and the record company was like, you can't talk to her about it. Of course, that's the first thing I asked her.
It's the only thing you want to ask
And then I guess it pissed her off. She ended up hanging up on us.
I think it kind of like put a fork in the rest of the interviews.
Yeah.
I mean, she didn't want to go to other radio stations.
Yeah.
She didn't want to talk to other shows.
Your microphone just...
I don't know. I'm screaming into this
Hey,
thing.
Andrew, please mark this right now.
Mark this tape.
Andrew, mark what just happened.
Is it even on right now?
Hang on. Now I got to jam it. Now talk again. Hit again. All right, now you're back to normal.
All right, so now it's a little louder.
Andrew, that exact time, mark that and get that audio to the engineers.
Yes, and they can tell us how little they care about not fixing it again today.
Get that to HBO Max right away.
And you know what Max is going to say?
What?
Well, you know, I got a repair for it, but all the equipment we have has Cheeto dust on it, and none of it's going to work.
All right. So that's the whole Taylor Swift thing. And then after she hung up on us.
I remember that interview.
Stop it,
all
Abe.
right.
Stop it.
My impression of Max.
So Taylor Swift hung up on us, and it was a whole incident with the record company, and it was just it was a whole...
It was a mess.
It was a mess. And listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I would still absolutely ask her again.
Absolutely.
So after that, I was pissed, and I banned anything Taylor Swift from the MJ Morning Show. So that's why Stacey's calling me out. What, 2009? 16 years later, Stacey is bitching at me. So that's what that's all about. All right, so tell me if this is real. A professor at the University of Tennessee. Are you kidding me?
Of all the places.
A professor at the university because of the Taylor Swift engagement news. And we've got audio. We've got audio from class from a university lecture hall. We have audio. Is this real? A University of Tennessee professor going viral for canceling class moments after the news of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's engagement broke. And all the students like jump up and run for the freaking exits. Professor Matthew Pittman is now being called my favorite teacher ever, as he was videoed by many letting students leave class because of the massive news, and you need time to process this. Are you kidding me? Get the hell out of here. Listen to the audio. Listen to this. Is recorded in the classroom.
Have a biochem midterm today, but Taylor and Travis just got engaged. Due to this information, I can't focus. You all can't focus. Class is canceled. Get out of here. We gotta go. We need time to process.
Did he say they had a midterm, right? They had a
oh no, play it again.
Hold on. How can you have a
it's been
how can you have a midterm when the damn semester just started?
Play it again.
Hold on. Listen.
Have a biochem midterm today. But
What?
Biochem midterm?
That doesn't.
Okay. Did you Google this dude?
No, I didn't Google. I've got the story.
He's known for doing this kind of thing.
Well, tell me what you've discovered then, Michelle, the researcher.
UT professor gets millions of views for staged social media video where he was pretending to wake up sleeping students. A staged video of himself waking up sleeping students by screaming emo lyrics at them. And this is from 2024,
All right,
November.
that's what. How did I preface this whole story? I prefaced the whole story with what? Is this real?
So you can imagine at the end of the class, the professor's like, hey, who wants to be a part of a viral video? Every student raises their hand. He goes, all right, I'm going to dismiss class because of the big announcement. And because there's no midterm right now.
So,
it's the second week of school.
Exactly, or the first week for many. Due to this information, I can't focus. You all can't focus. Class is canceled. Get out of here. We need time to process this information is what this... here's the audio one more time.
I have a biochem midterm today, but Taylor and Travis just got engaged. Due to this information, I can't focus. You all can't focus. Class is canceled. Get out of here. We got to go. We need time to process this information.
You need time to process the information. There's no freaking midterm.
Yeah.
The first or second week of class?
This professor does sound pretty awesome.
That's why I
though.
said, is this real? Come on.
You know what?
What
source do I always use to help the kids determine if they should take a professor or not?
The India Times.
No, there's a website that people comment on professors at colleges and universities all over the country.
Yeah. Rate My Professor.
RateMyProfessor.com. Yeah.
He has, a website, obviously.
Right.
He's a communications professor, by the way.
Okay.
So obviously not a biochem.
Oh, wait a minute. He's not even...
He's creating a viral video. The whole thing is staged.
The whole thing's staged,
The first review says...
Yep.
He only has a 1.0 rating from this student.
Really?
An embarrassment.
A student calls it an embarrassment?
Yes.
When was that put up? Was it put
August
up
27th of 2025?
That was put up today.
Yes.
So they're sabotaging this guy's rating. All these anti-Taylor pricks are sabotaging this poor professor.
Professor Matthew Pittman, University of Tennessee.
He sounds like a great professor.
He does daily social media skits with the class that will be trending with a lot of views and shares.
Well, there you go.
Listen, I mean, it sounds like he's connecting with his students. Unlike the old curmudgeons I had,
So guess what's becoming the hottest thing? It's the cushion cut diamond that Taylor Swift got from Travis Kelce. So now everyone wants a cushion cut diamond. I'm still into the traditional round.
The cushion cut, I think, was actually more traditional than the traditional round that you're talking about.
And if I hear from Michelle one more time, did you see her diamond? And I still have this little speck you gave me.
It's like a speck of dust.
It is not a speck. What is the deal with you? Still have the original diamond I gave you, a very respectable 1.77 carats.
Okay.
I paid $7,900 for that diamond.
Did you really?
I did. I paid
Then you got ripped off.
I got that from Maurice, the diamond guy.
Yeah,
Maurice.
Seriously,
I know.
Behind 7 locked vault doors in an indescript warehouse-looking operation in Long Island City, New York. So family had dealt with this guy Maurice for years. I don't think he's alive anymore. And I got on the whatever train it was from Manhattan because I was working at WPLJ at the time. And I got on the train and I got what?
You weren't working at.
Oh no. Oh, you know what? I left PLJ to go work in West Palm. Okay,
yeah.
So I was doing mornings in West Palm. But I was up there.
So did you really get it the way you just described? Because you're describing something that didn't even happen now.
I went up there to look at. That's right. I went up there to look at the diamonds. That's why. So, but I was already in West Palm at the time. And Michelle, she's like berating me these days. Everyone else got a diamond upgrade. I still have the same little speck. It was $7,900. By the way, that diamond is worth I think twice or 3 times the price because I think it's like an E or an F color. It's a beautiful color. That's a very nice diamond, and it's like a SI1, so very slight inclusions. It's a nice diamond. Seriously. Now, of course, Maurice is gone, and of course, International Diamond Center (IDC) is in our lives these days as a great sponsor here on the MJ Morning Show. So, are you happy with the diamond that bonded our love and engagement 32 years ago, or do you really want me to upgrade your diamond from IDC?
I think I'm due for an upgrade, and I never wear it. Like when I wear it.
I'm due for an upgrade, but I never wear it.
I mean, maybe I would wear it more often if I had an upgrade.
Your ring is not a speck. Your diamond ring is a good looking.
You can't even see it without glasses on.
That is not
you
true.
need reading glasses.
It's 1.77 carats. It's a good-looking stone.
Oh, yes, Lovey. You only have a 1.77 carat. Yes, I want a 2.5 carat there, Smithers. All right.
I mean, when we go to family events, I've got like the the smallest one.
Oh, look at Michelle over there with a 1.77.
Right, anyway.
You should be embarrassed.
That bum Todd never upgraded her diamond.
Michelle, are you happy with the diamond, or do you really want an upgrade on your diamond?
I think I've said it enough that I deserve an upgrade.
I have a friend, MJ, who is a dishwasher at the country club, and he said when he saw you there, and he's like, all the dishwashers were laughing at your wife's diamond.
I don't belong I don't belong to any country club.
Oh, yes.
I don't belong to the yacht club in South Tampa. I don't belong at Palmacia. I'm not at Old Memorial.
I want a new diamond now.
I'm not at, what is the private club on the Bay Shore? What is that called, Michelle? The what is it?
It's called.
We're invited to dinner there with neighbors. What's it? Come on. It's the Casper's joint. What
the something house.
It's what's the name of the road? What's the name of the road over there?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
The
Michelle
Bay Shore Schmuckety Club.
Yeah, exactly.
Michelle and I belong to no clubs.
Yes.
The Stovall House.
Yeah, and listen, it's very nice.
Yes.
By the way,
it's beautiful.
The Stovall House is very, very nice. It's just we're not the club type.
Do you know who it's not nice for?
What?
Bitches who have a 1.77 diamond. Hey, okay, everybody. MJ and Michelle are going to be here in a minute. Let's all not try to laugh at her ring at the same time.
You do that so well.
Nice.
Do it again.
Last thing, Taylor, this morning.
Hey, who's your favorite singer, MJ? Neil
Diamond. Far. We've been traveling far.
Yes.
Yeah.
MJ won't have the carrot
Sweet
soup.
Caroline. Ba, ba, ba.
Yes.
All right, last thing.
The only diamond he
Jesus.
likes is not on his wife's hand. Only a 2 carat.
Stop.
Oh no, look, $1 million just fell out of my pocket.
Stop.
He's doing it so well.
Guess who is offered to officiate Taylor and Kelsey's wedding? And this will never, ever happen. But guess who's offered to officiate the wedding?
Neil Diamond.
Flavor Flav.
Shut up.
Yeah. Can you
he's offered. He's offered.
Flavor Flav has offered to officiate the Taylor Swift Travis Kelce wedding.
I don't know. Travis might have him at the bachelor party. I'll tell you what.
That will never, ever happen. I can guarantee that right now. We're excited. Guess what Michelle and I get today? 2 years. Guess what? Everyone gets excited for this. A lot of, maybe not everybody, but it's on Bobby's UPS truck right now. So not only does Bobby's got two, UPS Bobby, South Tampa. UPS Bobby's got two things for me today. He's got another 10-pound box of Martin's of Akron, Pennsylvania pretzels for me from the Amish. So another box of my broken pretzels, which I love. And every 2 years, Fester, Michelle and I get a new one today. Guess what arrives? Come on.
Sex toys? Today's the day, Michelle?
Stop it.
You came back in town just in time.
You know what? From the last segment, I had to go look up that device that dude was talking about because I've never seen one of those. I didn't know what that was.
A swing?
Yeah, a sex swing.
Please. Stop.
She's ordered one.
Stop.
No.
Bobby's going to be carrying that to the house next week.
No, he's
A
not.
lot of those images were like blurred. I had to say I'm not. I'm 18.
Is today new cell phone day?
It is. Today's new cell phone day. So it's on the truck. It's out for delivery. I got a notification. The UPS thing popped up. Michelle and I will receive our brand new Pixel 10 Pro XLs today. We will say goodbye to the Pixel 8 Pros, and we'll be on the Pixel 10. Today's the first day of sale, and they arrived today. So everyone gets excited. New cell phone. Yeah, the battery's starting to go on this thing, and they're slowing down, and so it is time. We do a new cell phone every 2 years. So Pixel 10 XL Pro. Michelle and I will have that. I'll show it on MJTV tomorrow. So, and listen, it's exciting. I mean, you get a new cell phone. I mean, we're glued to these damn things. We use them incessantly. Why are you rolling your eyes at me, Michelle?
I don't use mine incessantly. I
Yes,
try not to use it.
Are you kidding me? Did you just say you don't use your phone incessantly?
Yeah.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Not like you.
Oh, get out of here.
So,
Yeah.
what's incessantly, though? I mean, I think we all use, I don't think I'm glued to it, but I find myself using it for more and more things.
Festo, I got some bad news.
What kind of bad?
All right, folks, we have a lot to cover here. It is 7:58. It's the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM. Thanks for listening. We're doing an hour and 20 minutes nonstop. We do it every day at this time, so no interruptions for, an hour and 20 minutes plus. So if you remember I have a date on this. It was August 14th, so 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yes, 2 weeks ago. What a great time.
2 weeks ago, I shared a direct message that I got from Taylor Kessler.
Oh, yes, Taylor Kessler.
Taylor sent me a direct message on my Instagram at Certified Radio.
Oh, okay, I know what this is.
I got bad news.
Or Taylor got hit by a bus or
Ma'am,
something?
Taylor wrote me a note. Hi, my name is Taylor Kessler, the general manager of Scores Gentlemen's Club here in Tampa. I'd like to invite you down on a Friday or Saturday night to have dinner in our new dining room and try out one of our fabulous prime steaks. And of course, it would be on me. I'd like to offer that invitation anytime. Please feel free to contact me at 656, his cell number, I guess. Thank you. I hope you're having a great day.
So we get invited to this.
Hey, we talked about it.
Yep.
Like the next day or a few days after I got the message. And we've been jammed up. Michelle's been out of town. I call Scores Gentlemen's Club, which is on Dale Mabry, right?
It's on Dale Mabry, all right.
So where is that one? I know where Mons is. I know where 2001 is.
It's on the same side as Mons, but north on Dale Mabry.
Oh, is that in the shopping center with the pet store?
It's like where all the guys from Jerry Olm go on their lunch break.
Okay, all right. All right. So I get invited to Scores, and it turns out you look at their menu. They have all USDA prime steaks. I mean, tomahawks and ribeyes and porterhouses and fillets.
Looks good stuff.
USDA prime. This is good steak, right?
Probably
So we get invited. I call up yesterday, 2 weeks later, after I get the message. Of course, we talked about it on the show.
Right.
Sorry, but Taylor's no longer here. A guy answers the phone. I'm like, yeah, I'm looking for Taylor, please. And he kind of hesitated. Taylor's no longer here. I'm like, what happened? I got a message. This is MJ from the MJ Morning Show. He invited me down. And
oh, no. What happened? Hold on. This could go either way. When somebody has to sheepishly answer, somebody's not here.
He's not there. All I was told was that he had some situation he had to take care of and had to leave town or something.
Was the mob after him or something?
I don't know. But I was all set to say thank you so much for inviting Michelle and I was gonna take Michelle to Scores Gentlemen's Club and enjoy a phenomenal I'm a steak critic. I'm a food critic. I'll tell you if the steak's any good. But listen, they're starting out with a great product. They've got USDA Prime, which represents about 2% of all U.S. beef.
I told you, man. We should have gone last week while Michelle was out of town. We could have taken Julian there on his last day in Tampa.
I don't know when Taylor Kessler left.
Oh, no.
Scores Gentlemen's Club, but do I call back and ask for the new general manager and say, hey, can I still cash in this coupon for the free prime steak dinner at Scores Gentlemen's Club on Dale Mabry?
At best, it's a verbal contract. It's a written contract. I guess Kessler did say it in type form.
Oh.
You know what? All things being equal.
Oh, man.
I'll wait for old Tay-Tay to get back in town.
Yeah. Oh, he's Tay-Tay, too.
Yeah.
I hope Tay-Tay is all right. Hey,
do you have a number for him?
Yeah, I got a cell number. All right, hold on a minute. Let's call it up. All right. 656. That's the new Tampa area code.
Oh, yeah.
216.
I automatically think less of people who have 656.
Andrew, do me a favor. Pick up line 1 and see if Taylor picks up and tell him it's the MJ Morning Show. And I was calling him yesterday to cash in a mistake offer, and boom, he's no longer there.
Boy.
I'm like, what happened?
are we sure it's a good ending?
I don't.
I mean, what if it's terrible? What if it's like a terrible breakup?
We got voicemail.
What if he gets, what if he's like,
Listen,
axed or something?
I just want to know.
What happened?
That's what I want to know. Tay.
What happened?
I was looking forward to a mouth-watering USDA prime steak at Scores Gentlemen's Club, and
What happened?
let me try it one more time. 656-216. All right, Andrew, I'm calling one more time.
What if the worst mistake this Kessler made
on
was
hold.
inviting you for a free steak, and like the next week he gets busted for dipping into till, and they're like, "Listen,
Don't.
we don't know. We don't know.
Don't speculate. That's terrible.
All you do is speculate.
Don't speculate.
All we do is speculate. We don't know until we have facts. All we can do is speculate.
All right, it's going to voicemail. All right, well,
this is very suspicious.
Listen. Maybe you just had a family emergency. Maybe you got to, go take care of a family member or something.
Yeah, maybe the family emergency is he's wearing cement shoes in the middle of.
I don't think
fell about 10 miles off the coast. All right,
I don't think there's anything suspicious about it.
I think
all right, move it along.
This is the strip club industry. Everything's suspicious about it.
I looked at his LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Hey, he's been in the strip club business for a long time. He's been like general manager for years and years. All right, so here's the deal. Don't fall for this racket. We're moving along, so shifting gears. We talked about this, I think, twice, and this was months ago. The scam where people are ordering things online. They think they're ordering the actual product, and they get like a color picture of the product.
Mm-hmm.
You know what we're talking about? So the latest now is a woman was on Walmart's marketplace. So this can happen on, I guess, eBay. This could happen on Walmart.com, whatever. Because, you have all these, even on Amazon, you have tons of other vendors out there.
These private sellers who use their platform.
So when you order from Amazon, you have to, look at, where it's coming from. And if you scroll down, it'll have a sold by and shipped by. So you might have sold by Fester Incorporated, but shipped by Amazon.
Yeah, don't buy from that company.
Or you might have sold by Fester, shipped by Fester.
Yeah, you don't want me shipping anything to
Or
you.
you have sold by and shipped by Amazon,
Okay.
et cetera.
We get it.
So this is Walmart. This story is crazy. This woman orders what she thinks is a beautiful bowl, like a ceramic bowl, a large, nice, it's a good-looking bowl. And the mail arrives, and it's a flat envelope.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is not a bowl. It's a flat freaking envelope. Inside the envelope is just a picture of the bowl and not the actual bowl that she paid for.
Did she buy artwork?
No, she
I've
thought
seen. Now that I think about it, I think I've seen paintings of bowls. It doesn't sound that crazy.
Yeah. So a lot of people are getting scammed by this.
When that also happened was that that game device. What was it? The Nintendo?
Oh yeah,
something that came out.
The Switch.
Right, and it was available on eBay, and somebody had like 5 of them, at like the morning before that it was available, but on eBay, and the person said, read the option carefully, and it literally was like a picture of it, the box and everything.
It's just
$500.
Right. All right, so be careful, folks. Make sure you're getting the real item and not a picture of the item. Here's another example of the scam. And that was through Walmart.com, ordering from a private seller listing on Walmart. Hey, Fester, have you seen this new KFC commercial? So you've heard the story that KFC is trying to rebrand Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC.
Yes.
They're trying to rebrand to help sagging sales.
KFC seems like one of those brands that hasn't done anything to reinvent themselves in a while. I mean, I have no desire or drive to go to KFC in a really, really tight space. I mean, they open up chicken restaurants these days, left, right, and center.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the weirdest freaking commercial.
For KFC?
Yeah, I saw the weirdest commercial the other day. I have the audio. I sent you the link.
All right.
So bring up the link so you can watch the video in here. It's a commercial where Colonel Sanders comes across as a complete freaking maniacal psychopath. Like out of control. Like a walking HR complaint, like a lawsuit waiting to happen.
I think the real Harlan Sanders may not have been too far from that. He was a very, very complicated guy.
This is crazy. So I want to play the commercial. Then I want to describe what's going on. But they're painting Colonel Sanders to be a raving lunatic.
Is this?
All right, here we go.
Story goes that after searching for years, it was a fever dream and a chicken that finally led Colonel Sanders to the 11th herb and spice.
Okay.
He knew his chicken would be famous if he could perfect frying it in hot oil under intense pressure. Which is as dangerous as it sounds.
So, first, the pressure cooker blows up inside his house as he's trying to cook the chicken under pressure. He's got a fire in the house. Colonel Sanders is flung on the floor. Have you seen anybody? Have you seen this commercial? Wait a minute.
It's a 75-second commercial. Is this on streaming?
All right, this is like the YouTube version, but there's a shorter version that's running on television, and I'm playing the audio of the shorter version right now. Listen. All right, so the pressure cooker blows up. He's nearly killed. His body is flung on the floor. I think he was taken to the ER.
His white jacket catches fire.
His white Colonel Sanders jacket is on fire. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Listen.
No, it wasn't. But the man was stubborn.
I really thought it would explode.
And soon he was serving his chicken around the country.
then he's got his pressure cooker in a restaurant setting now. The pressure cooker blows up.
At Frank's restaurant.
At Frank.
You heard the voice? I thought it would explode. That's Frank eating the chicken trying to be a customer of KFC.
I think Frank's face was ripped off by the exploding pressure cooker in the new KFC commercial. All right, wait a minute. Then it gets even nuttier.
If anyone tried to copy his recipe,
You cannot trademark flavor.
he served them his fist.
All right, so then it goes to a court scene. And he's trying to sue people in court for ripping off his 11 herbs and spices. And then the defense attorney's like, you can't trademark flavor. So now the Colonel's in court.
And if the gravy wasn't made to his standards,
You hear that? If the gravy was not made to his standards, in the commercial, it cuts to the back in the kitchen. There's a humongous pot of gravy on the stove.
Like a big stock pot.
So you just heard the voiceover, and if the gravy was not made to his standards, guess what Colonel Sanders does to the gravy?
What?
He rips the pot off the stove and chucks it across the restaurant. What? I'd hit it. Go ahead.
he thought that too. Sure, this may all seem a little obsessive, but the Colonel lived so we could chicken.
He takes a whole pot of gravy and, I mean, you know the giant pots in restaurants? Like the pot is 3 feet high?
Yes.
Takes the whole pot, lifts and wings it across the restaurant.
This guy's a madman.
The gravy was not up to his standards. They're making him like he's a ranting, raving lunatic psychopath that needed to be lobotomized or at least tranquilized.
KFC, it's finger licking good.
Is that crazy? I'm like, whoa. You know, hey, they're getting attention. They're trying to like revive the KFC brand.
And they're trying to bring it back into the conversation.
Yeah. Owned by what? Yum Brands now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What else could Yum be buying? I wonder. All right. 8:12 at the MJ Morning Show here on Q105, 104.7 FM. All right. Let me just go down the we just, you know, this is one of these days where just a lot of stuff to get to. Guilt tipping. Speaking of restaurants, there is a number. There is a dollar amount that has been published on approximately how much per year Americans are forced into by guilt tipping. I'm going to tell you right now, Michelle, do I fall for guilt tipping?
Never.
I will get a look. You know, I got a look last Saturday. I got a look. Pizza was good. Pizza and wings were very good. I was very happy, but I got to look. So last weekend, while Michelle and Chloe and Julian were at their respective places, Julian in Manhattan, Michelle and Chloe up in Connecticut, Michelle even going down to see Julian for a while. Anyway, I'm all alone. So Michelle said, hey, great weekend to go see your parents, go see Dad. I'm like, you know what? Good idea. So I flew over to over to Fort Lauderdale last weekend. So Saturday night, picked up dinner, grabbed a pizza and some wings. There's a really decent place called Luigi's Coal Fired. Would you stop belching into the microphone?
You heard that?
Yes.
Oh, I kept my mouth shut. It was like an internal burp.
Michelle, did you hear that?
I did.
I didn't know it was audible. I was like, it's like a inside your mouth.
You think if your lips are closed that I can't hear you burping in your mouth?
I think it's very muffled.
Anyway, so Saturday night I go to this place and I thought the pizza was great. Went to Luigi's Coal Fired Pizza.
Luigi Coal Oven Pizza?
Yeah, it's on Las Olas Boulevard in Fort Lauderdale. Luigi's Coal Oven Pizza. And it's good. It's a really decent pizza. And they had, the wings, kind of like, Anthony's Coal Fired. Yeah. I think they opened up after Anthony's, kind of, capitalized on. Anyway, so Luigi's is a it was good.
It's good. All right.
But here's the deal. Place the order on the phone. Give me a large, half margarita, half. My dad wanted sausage and mushroom, and then I got 20 wings. 20 wings, and they say, "Yep, just come on in, go to the bar, pick it up." And I went to the bar, picked up the order. They hand me the check, and I'm trying to remember. Was it did I have to fill?
Was it a paper check?
No, it was the machine. You put the. You put the card in the machine, and then it comes up on the screen, the tip. And I hit 0 tip. And the bartender's watching me, and I could detect some annoyedness that I hit no tip.
I'll tell you what, it's a lot easier to hit no tip on the screen than it is to write no tip on the paper receipt.
Well, it was a screen.
Yeah.
And I detected that the bartender at the bar was annoyed because I pushed. And what was embarrassing? It didn't take right away, so I had to push no tip. So they're watching me go dig, 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 dig. They're watching me have to push no tip a couple of times.
I wonder if that's by design.
Almost like the machine, it made it difficult for me to push no tip.
What if it's by design? What if it's like, trying to X out of an ad on your phone or something?
Yeah.
You just can't X out of it.
If you push 20%, it's very easy.
Yeah.
It works right away.
They'll take it right away.
But if you push the no tip button, that's programmed to be a little more, the tactile function is decreased a little bit. So I just detected that the bartender was watching me, kind of saying, how much tip is it? I'm sorry. If you're handing me a box at the bar, I'm not tipping. It's takeout. Anyway, the pizza was good. The wings were fantastic. Will I go back? Absolutely.
Will they want to see you again? Probably not.
Luigi's Coal-Fired Oven Pizza on Las Olas Boulevard in Fort Lauderdale. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
And I'll tell you what, if I eat in, I will tip 20% if the service is good.
Yeah, if you ask for eat in, though.
Guess what? Let me put Luigi's Coal Oven Pizza on notice. If I go in and I take out again, I'm not leaving a tip. All right, so here's the deal. How much do you think Americans are spending on average because they are guilt tipping? They're guilted into tipping. How much?
It's got to be in the billions.
What do you think it is? No. Of course it is. But just individually.
I don't know.
An individual.
I mean, it's probably like $4. But average person probably, I don't know, $100.
No, higher than that. All right, so
over the course of a year, guilt tipping over $100 and $2 at a time.
It turns out, though, new research is showing that Americans are guilt tipping much less.
Oh.
So thus far, and this is important. This is a great little item. This is good information. So thus far in 2025. Americans are tipping less due to guilt. So I think it's finally catching on that there are certain things where you don't tip. My rule of thumb is if I go to a counter and order something and I'm handed the thing in a bag across the counter and leave or go sit at a table, I don't tip. You got it? So if I'm taking out, I don't tip. If I'm at a restaurant where you go to the counter, you order, and then they hand you your tray right there at the counter, and I walk it back to a table, that's a no-tip situation. I'm sorry, I'm not tipping. Your little cutesy-wootsy little college fund jar on the counter, sorry, I'm not buying it. If I go to a restaurant where I go to the counter and I order, and they are bringing me the food at the table or asking me if I want a refill, that's a tip. Maybe that's a 10%er. If I go to a full-blown restaurant and service is great, I tip at least 20%.
Whoa, look
All
at
right?
you.
Whoa, look at
Whoa.
me. So here's the deal.
You should write a book on like MJ's rules of tipping.
3 pages.
Maybe like a pamphlet, but still, I mean, I bet you'd fly off the shelves.
2,000 people surveyed. And they're finding that the average guilt tipping due to pressure, social pressure, guilt tipping, the average American is tipping close to $300 a year more than they would like to because of so-called guilt tipping, being guilted into tipping when you really shouldn't or don't have to.
I don't know, man.
Almost $300 a year. 2,000 people surveyed. Number one answer on the board. Survey says, show me 300. Oh, hang on a minute. Hit the wrong button. Show me 300. There we go. There we go. So that's the number. And listen, $300 that could. Oh, Andrew wants me to take calls. I guess calls. I didn't even ask for calls. Well, I'll take calls. 800-990-1047.
I mean, you think $300 means if you get a cup of coffee and they make it for you, do you tip them? Do you tip at Starbucks? I don't know.
Crystal's got something to say. Crystal in Tampa. Hello, Crystal.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well, Crystal. Welcome.
Okay, so I just want to explain that shouldn't be considered guilt tipping, and I'll tell you why. When you're in a restaurant and you get to-go food, there should be a...
Hang on a minute. All I heard was when you're a restaurant and you take out food. You got scrambled. Go ahead.
Okay, so a restaurant should have a dedicated person to do to-goes, but a lot of them don't. So if the bartender is handling your to-go, typically they have to put it together. It goes on their sales, and at the end of the night, they have to tip out on the total sales.
But that's not.
Taxes on it.
But Crystal, that's not my fault. Just because
I know, but they are taking time to put it together for you, and it is going on there.
They didn't. Literally, the kitchen brought the pizza box and a brown bag with the wings inside, set it on the bar. The bartender took 4.6 seconds to hand me the box with the bag on top. Have a nice day. I should tip on that?
Well, it's just going on their sales. I mean, I get why it shouldn't be on you, but it should just be changed as a whole.
Well, it shouldn't be on me, and it wasn't on me because I'm not tipping on that. Crystal, listen, with all due respect, are you in the service industry?
I was for many years, not anymore.
Well, I respect that. And now you're doing what, crystal meth? No, I'm kidding.
Not at all.
Yeah, whenever I see the name Crystal, you always think of crystal meth. I'm sorry.
It's terrible.
I always think of crystal meth. That's not true. You think of crystal meth.
And I think Crystal's a beautiful name, by the way.
I think it sounds like a stripper name, but thanks.
I'm sorry it's tainted by meth. All right, Crystal, have a beautiful day, and thank you for calling.
Thanks, same to you. Bye-bye.
All right, Johnny in Port Richey. Hello, Johnny. You're on the MJ Morning Show.
Good morning. That was the same as the last caller saying that it goes on the sales. That's probably why you were getting the dirty looks, and I just feel bad. And then we have to tip out. We still, I'm a server myself, and that's the same thing. And anytime I have a to-go order, I have to make sure your order is accurate. I have to make sure
there was no accuracy. They took 4 seconds to hand me a box. That was it. Yeah.
Yeah, but she probably took the order to get it into the kitchen to make it cooked. You know what I mean? To get it cooked. So
listen, I get it. But there's a bias. If you're on that side of the business, there's just a bias. From the customer side. That's a no-tip situation for me, and I hope, Johnny, you don't hate my guts for it.
No, I don't, but it's so good to hear Michelle's giggle again.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Michelle back. Like tag team, back again. All right, Johnny, thank you.
You have a great day.
Coffee, Johnny. Scott and Brandon, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi, Scott.
Good morning, Michelle, the adult in the room. Good morning, MJ. And good morning.
Wait,
morning.
Are you saying I'm a juvenile little bratty kid?
Kinda, yeah.
Well, you're both kind of like, you and Fester the Pester are kind of like, juvenile geriatric delinquents.
Juvenile geriatric. We're regressing.
You're
All right.
geriatric juveniles.
All right, Scott, cut to the chase.
Yeah.
What the hell do you want to say?
Get your own morning show. Make your own jokes.
Listen, I've been in the industry on and off for since '88.
Right.
I'm with you. Hey, you know what? I always tip 20%, including like my Uber delivery, whatever. But again, if you got to do most of the work, then guess what? You're not getting a tip from me. If I've got to do most of the work, no tip.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fair enough.
So-
Yep.
All right. Well, anyway, hey, Michelle, good to have you back, man.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I've got tons of
Hey,
email already.
Enjoy that six-figured income. I'm hoping they're paying you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Michelle's gotten jack crap. Michelle's getting nothing. But guess what? My contract is coming up at the end of the year. My contract.
She's like the person at the counter, no tip.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Thank you. Yeah. So yeah,
Michelle's radio counter service.
Hey, on paper, I'm done here on December 31st. So Adele.
Oh.
Adele in Wesley Chapel. Hello.
Hi,
Hi, Adele.
Hi, how are you all doing?
Doing well. Go ahead.
MJ, you're talking about tipping, but you haven't touched on where every time I go to a drive-through, to a supermarket, to just a regular store, they always want to round up your tab. And at first, I was guilted into doing that.
Rounding
But
up
if
for
I
what?
go to-
Hold on. Rounding up for what reason?
For donations, like you go to Target, you go to
yeah.
Walmart.
Oh
you
yeah.
go
Screw Jerry's kids.
Yeah, I mean, I think the
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But that doesn't happen all the time.
Yes, it does. It happens more often than you think.
More and more. Would
but
you
wait
like
a
to
minute.
round up this
Yeah,
for?
but it seems like it's not all the time at Target or what. It seems like it's like
They have different campaigns
it
throughout the
seems
year.
like there are certain campaigns where for a certain couple of weeks or a month they have a roundup campaign for a charity.
No, McDonald's is constantly.
Yes.
They all of the time want to round up, and I even tell them, how about rounding it down to help us?
Round it down.
That's a good point, Adele.
Round it down and help my charity.
Yeah.
Help the Adele charity.
For groceries, I'm paying a lot more for gas. Maybe you could round it down. That 35 cents maybe will help me.
Adele, phenomenal call,
I love
Adele.
Adele.
Thank you. I love Adele.
Call
Adele,
back anytime.
Anytime, Adele. You call us back from Wesley Chapel. One more call. Paul in Tampa, and then I got to move on.
Yeah,
Paul,
hello, good morning. Good morning, guys.
Yeah, Paul, go.
I had this conversation with my wife here recently. With the cost of food at restaurants anymore gone so high, I'm usually very generous tipper, but I cannot do 20% anymore. Cost of food is sky high, so I'm scaling it down to 15%. Kind of like a realtor. Realtors get a 6% commission.
Well, hasn't that changed? And now, you know what the latest rage is? The latest rage are like the 1% realtors that are out there. You know?
Exactly, because the cost of a house right now triple what it used to be. So
I've got some guy with these menacing signs all over my neighborhood. Some like real estate dude popped up out of nowhere, and there's like 200 signs in my neighborhood, and apparently he's like a 1% guy.
Listen, you got to make adjustments. So that goes with my tipping at restaurants. Can I do 20% anymore standard, even if it's great service? Maybe if it's great service, but I usually over tip, but I'm scaling it down because food is so high.
Okay, this is a BS call. This is a real BS call, Paul. I got to call
What
you
are
on
you
it.
talking about?
How much
What are
is
you talking about, Fester?
Okay, how much is your bill? How much is the bill? $100?
Usually we cannot get away. You go to walk-ons. You went to Ales Miller House.
Right.
It's going to be $70 for two of us.
So you're talking the 5% you're talking about is what? $3?
Right,
$3.50.
I'm a percentage guy.
Yeah.
Aren't you? I'm a percentage guy.
Yeah, but don't tell me
So
I can't
I'm-
afford it. The food's so much I can't afford $3 extra bucks.
But if he goes a lot, then it's a lot times $3.
It adds up. It adds up, and it's also principle.
All right.
So I mean, I'm just going to scale it down.
Okay. Yeah.
You're big balling. You're big balling.
Yeah,
so,
$3
you know.
$3 at a time. I got your big balls. Listen, I'm big.
Well, listen,
I'm big balling every day.
$300 a month on going out.
Yeah.
You're a big
got all the
baller,
time.
Fester.
So you spend $300 a month on going out. 5% is $15 difference.
That's right.
Oh,
Okay,
okay, Paul.
You can look at it any which way.
Okay.
But I'm a percentage guy.
Yeah, for you. I'm a percentage guy.
Paul,
For Chloe, that's a tank of gas.
Yeah.
Thanks for the call, Paul. Appreciate it. Paul, call anytime. Get into an argument with Fester anytime. I'm happy.
The price of food is so much money right now. I can't get $3 extra, Paul. Jeez. Stay home.
All right. Guilt tipping.
You started it, buddy.
Yeah, don't look at me.
Guilt tipping. Unbelievable. Where you got me all frazzled. You're
Blame Paul.
screaming on my list. No,
What?
How about
Paul's
Paul?
fine.
Hey, how about let me give you
Because
$3.
Fester's big balling over here?
Yeah, let me give you a $3 tip.
Paul's just fine.
MJ needs a $3 tip. Is what he needs.
He does.
Paul's just fine. You know, I think I need to take a survey on something.
Oh.
With the new studio, I kind of want to introduce a new MJ Morning Show logo. But then I saw what happened with Cracker Barrel. So I've had the MJ Morning Show logo for quite some time.
Yeah.
You know, the kind of the circular.
It's never changed.
We had a previous MJ and BJ logo.
Yeah, the MJ BJ logo.
Yeah.
But then we had like a logo contest?
Yeah, I did a logo contest. And the logo we currently have, I think, was a contest winner.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to introduce a new logo.
Mm-hmm.
I want to beef it up a little bit, make it a little bit more contemporary maybe. And I was getting ready to get a new logo commissioned. And I just saw this whole Cracker Barrel deal, and it lost $100 million in market cap. And they're calling for the CEO to resign now, and Cracker Barrel now has reverted back to the old logo. We did the story yesterday that now they're going to yank the new modernized logo, and they're going to leave the old campy homey logo with Herschel, the grandpa on the porch with the barrel, the rocking chair, and the overalls. So Michelle, I'm afraid to introduce a new MJ Morning Show logo. What do I do? What do I do?
I think you do it because it's worked out for them, right? Look at how much publicity they got. This might be your thing. I mean, change your logo, and then everybody will be talking about it. Look at him, he changed his logo. And they'll be telling you to change. There'll be a change.org petition for you to change your logo back.
I'm boycotting the MJ Morning Show because I don't like the new logo.
Yeah.
MJ's gone woke.
Yeah. What would you change it to?
No. Well, we have some ideas, and I've got some sketches.
You have sketches?
Yeah, I want to make more of a. I want to square it off a little more and do more of a rectangular logo with a bigger boldness to the MJ and the Morning Show. So I have an idea in my head for the new logo.
The logo currently looks like my body shape. It's like round and leaned over to one side.
It's got a paunch.
It's got an oval. It does have a paunch at the end where the show is.
Oh, man.
All right. So
I got to.
Are you going to have a logo contest?
I don't know. I have an idea. I pretty much know what I want it to look like. Well, there was let me tell you what happened. There was a guy that I guess does design work for Publix. There's a guy that I think works in the Publix art department at Publix corporate, and he hit me up. He hit me up with a logo. Listen, what do you?
MJ, listen, you should go with a green logo. I have all the paints. I can do it.
Listen to me. So this guy sends me.
You should change the name of your show to the Deli Morning Show.
We shut up. The BOGO Morning Show. It's the BOGO Morning Show.
I think there is a BOGO Morning Show.
Who knows?
So, hey, it was BOGO in the morning.
No, that's the Bozo Morning Show.
Oh, my bad.
So this guy from a Publix artist hits me up and he sends me unsolicited a new logo for the MJ Morning Show. And was it creative? It was. It was very creative, but it was just not what I was looking for. So then I engaged with the guy a couple of times. I'm like, hey, can I work with you to get something more than I have in mind? He said, absolutely. I'm involved in a couple of projects right now. I'll get back to you in about, I don't know. I'll have some ideas for you in about, give me a week. No, give me a couple. I think it's 4 weeks.
Okay.
Give me like a month.
That's a big thing. Okay.
And
big
I
difference.
never heard from the guy again.
On the logo that he sent you, at the bottom, did it say where listening is a pleasure?
So I think I want a new logo for the MJ Morning Show. I just have to, kind of work it out and, see where this is headed.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm going to move toward a new logo. This could be my favorite story of the day. This could be my absolute favorite story of the day. You know what it has to do with?
What? Yeah! I got super excited when I saw that yesterday.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
With this little audio daily double clue?
Absolutely.
What am I talking about?
The guy in the town that helped the police with the thing, just like Batman.
Are you okay?
I don't know the
Sounds
details.
like he had a mini stroke.
I don't know the details.
All
I
right.
just know he was dressed like
All right.
Batman.
This is great. This is Cape Coral.
I told you, the guy
Yeah,
from down there
from
in the
down-
town.
yeah, in the
right.
town, in the
so
town.
far, I'm right.
So Cape Coral, obviously south of the Tampa Bay area. A Caped Crusader helped attack crime overnight. This was what? Tuesday night into Wednesday morning yesterday. This dude in his Cape Coral neighborhood helped stop a burglary suspect in Batman pajamas. This is a grown man in Batman pajamas.
It's like adult underoos.
Yeah. Do you think his wife into? Was this like some role play deal, or what do you think this was?
Whoa, she was what, Catwoman?
So the guy is out with the Cape Coral Police Department the middle of the night, and there's a picture of him standing between two Cape Coral police officers.
This is hysterical.
And he's in he's a grown man in Batman pajamas. It looks like this is like what a 4-year-old would wear.
Matching tops and bottoms.
I'm getting that for you.
It's the whole set.
At 2 a.m., the Cape Coral Police Department, in the police report, says a little after 2 a.m., this is yesterday morning early, they get reports of a burglary in process. You got it? So you got a burglary in process. This is like like an episode of episode of Cops or something. 132 in Bush. I got him at gunpoint. Yeah, hey, hang on, man. I think I have that. I have that noise here somewhere. Yeah, 132 in Bush. I got him at gunpoint. Where the hell is that? I'm looking for my little sound effect here. 132 in Bush. I got him at gunpoint. Yeah, I can't find the damn thing. Hey, where the heck is it? Oh, here it is. Here.
132 in Bush. I got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3.
All right, so cops show up, and they find the suspect, Justin Schrimpel. That's Schimpl. Justin Schrimpel.
Schimple. Like pimple.
Yeah, Schimple. Rhymes with pimple. 20 years old, was already being held by a neighbor. The neighbor was Kyle Myvet in Batman pajamas. Yeah. So Myvet told the Cape Coral police that he had gone to bed for the night. He was awakened because his home security cameras alerted him that somebody was trying to break into his truck in his driveway.
That's not good.
Yeah. And then Myvet goes outside, finds Schimple in his neighbor's garage, according to Cape Coral police. So then he started burglarizing another vehicle parked at the home next door.
So this guy's just going around looking for open cars, trying to break in.
Yeah, so Myvet confronted Schimple wearing Batman pajamas.
Is he wearing shoes or those slippers?
Here's the deal. So he had a Batman emblem on his chest. There was a fabric utility belt around his waist.
It's the bottom of the shirt. The shirt has like a trimmed in a utility
So
belt.
it looks like the yellow Batman utility belt.
Not an actual belt that he sleeps.
My God, I wonder if this guy's ringtone is this, or maybe it's
I'm Batman. That's what he said to the guy when he cornered him in the garage.
Yeah. You're breaking into my neighbor's car. You tried to break into my car.
Yeah, who the hell are you? I'm Batman.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, the picture's fantastic.
Good for him.
Yeah, so he held this guy until officers arrived. Yeah, according to Cape Coral Police, Schimple stole a couple items from my vet's truck and then also from the vehicle in the neighbor's house. 2 pair of Ray-Ban sunglasses valued at $300 each.
This guy's a real joker.
Cash. Stole a woman's wristlet and more than $500 in gift cards. You know, that happened to my neighbor as well.
Gift cards.
My neighbor had gift cards stolen out of their car. Let me tell you what happens, folks. And this is remarkable. The number of people that do not lock their cars in their driveway. It is ridiculous. These are crimes of opportunity. And this happens all the time. Hey, the Mosaic Apartments on Hoover and West Kennedy Boulevard, right across from that glass office building where the Fox Jazz Club used to be, that Mosaic got nailed about a week ago.
Oh, yeah?
Middle of the night. I think like 20 cars were burglarized inside the parking garage on the second floor.
Oh, no.
So, and our neighborhood's been hit multiple times and guns have been stolen out of cars, cash, wallets, gift cards. People leave gift cards in their center console.
Yeah, just use them as you go.
Target, Walmart gift, whatever, Visa gift cards, vanilla, whatever it is. So these are crimes of opportunity. The number of people that don't lock their cars, it is unbelievable. And you know what happens? These thieves, they go through these neighborhoods at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, and they're just going from driveway to driveway. They're hitting door handles, and if it's open, they're going in. And guess what? A simple locked vehicle, they walk away. The bulk of these folks, they're not smashing windows. They're not taking a brick and hurling it through. They're looking for the open doors, and if your door is locked, they're walking away.
It's a real riddle why people don't lock their doors. Don't you agree, Penguin?
Are you just itching for the? Is that what you're itching for? You itching for? You're itching for.
Are you so disconnected?
Yeah.
We're talking about Batman still.
I know, but
Riddler.
You're doing the.
I'm doing
You're
good.
doing the David Caruso CSI one-liner.
It's not my fault that. It's not my fault. David Caruso sounds exactly like Batman.
Yeah.
It's a riddle.
Oh, so you're looking for the. Is that what you want?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's old Batman. That's back when Robin was wearing those nut hugger shorts, man. Remember those shorts?
I'm Batman.
I mean,
all right,
those shorts that Robin wore back in the day.
Good for Batman. Anyway, so
everything.
they've arrested this guy, Shrimple. Schimple arrested on 2 counts of burglary of an unoccupied conveyance, 2 counts of petty theft, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, Batman to the rescue in Cape Coral.
Do you know who the head officer is in the Cape Coral Police Department?
Who?
Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah, you're just funny.
Yes, I am funny.
Very funny over there.
Like a joker.
Are you done now?
With a body like a penguin.
Do you watch that show?
Yes.
You done now?
HBO.
So you also sent me a clip. This woman in a gas leak. Where was the gas leak? Do you know where it was?
This was. I thought this was the Missouri explosion.
Oh, that's right. Right. Hey, Andrew, can you put the explosion? That's right. Thank you for my
the St. Louis area explosion.
Andrew, put the St. Louis house explosions back up on my board from yesterday, because this is great. So this woman is being interviewed by one of the TV channels in St. Louis after this home explodes. And we have a thing for home explosions caught by like Ring cameras in the neighborhood. And some of the audio bites are just incredible. Like, here are 2 examples. Home explodes. This is in St. Louis. It's obliterated. I mean, listen to the remnants after the initial explosion. I mean, can you believe the stuff that was thrown into the air and the residual sound after the explosion of stuff still falling down is just unbelievable. So this woman is interviewed by a TV station in St. Louis, Listen to this.
I do want to get to a woman, Noonie, who actually heard the explosion. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am, I did. It shook my whole house. My ceiling fan flew down, and
Her ceiling fan flew off the ceiling because of the explosion.
I do want to get to a woman, Noonie, who actually heard the explosion. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am, I did. It shook my whole house. My ceiling fan flew down, and I ran out just to see what was going on. I actually thought my garage door fell, I ain't gonna lie. But I came down, I just seen a lot of smoke. I seen a lot of people coming out, and I'm just like the whole community is devastated. They got the whole Lindbergh blocked off, so nobody can actually get in, and it's just crazy. It's just crazy.
All right, but listen to this. This is why I'm playing. I love the way she sounds.
Yes, me too.
And she reminded me of a couple of other things. All right, hold on. Stand by for that. But then this woman introduces this rumor.
What have you been hearing from your neighbors as you guys have been out here this morning?
They say maybe a possible gas leak, or somebody was probably practicing some math. But other than that, yeah, so it's probably gas leak though.
Or somebody was possibly practicing math.
Yeah.
So possibly some math.
She's not sheepish about anything, but she kind of slipped the math in there.
Possibly some math. And you know what day of the week that it happened on, right?
Monday? Was it a Monday?
I think it actually happened on a Monday. Yeah. Oh, hang on. It's the wrong one.
It's the wrong one. I like that.
Oh, oh, here it is. I got I think it possibly happened on a Monday.
6 o'clock already, I was just in the middle of a dream.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I heard MJ talk about crystal methamphetamine. It's just another meth lab Monday. Crooks are on the run day. The cops are gonna come day.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be a fun day.
Oh, yeah.
It's just another meth lab Monday.
But that woman, the way she started out with that interview.
I do want to get to a woman, Noonie, who actually heard the explosion. Is that right?
Yeah. So Noonie, just the way that she opens up, listen to her voice, the way she opens up this interview here.
Yes, ma'am, I did. It shook my whole house.
It shook my whole house.
Yes.
What did that remind you of? Reminds me of two classic clips. One being,
well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Sweet Brown was her name.
Yeah. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I love that one.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I wonder what her deal is. What is Sweet Brown doing right now?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
People turned it into a song.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right, then there was another one. Then there's a lady by the name of Michelle Dobbin. And there was, I think, an apartment fire or something. Then here's another one you'll remember.
My friend came to the door. She said, well, I was on the phone cooking me and my baby some breakfast. And she said, hey, something wrong. It's popping. I said, what? She said, yeah. I said, no. So the girl come downstairs. She come out her apartment with her baby with no shoes on. I said, oh, girl, it's cold outside. She said, something ain't right. I said, oh, man. She said, oh, man, the building is on fire. I said, no, what? I got my 3 kids and we bounced out. We ain't gonna be in no fire. Not today.
Not today.
I love both of those women. They're fantastic.
Those are absolute classics. One was Oklahoma. Where was Sweet Brown? Do you remember where that one was?
Was it Cleveland? I think it was Cleveland.
Oh,
I think it was Cleveland.
Just,
I don't know.
Absolute classic stuff here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM. That's right. We're in the middle of an hour and 20 minutes plus of nonstop MJ. Where do we go from here? Oh, there are many, many avenues. I found this humorous. Do you use YouTube TV, Fester? Is that what you use?
I do.
All right. So did you see the news? I thought you used YouTube TV. Did you see the news that apparently, like Fox 13 locally and Fox Corporate, they're in like some kind of dispute with YouTube TV.
Yes, I've seen
and Fox Sports, Fox 13 locally, Fox News could be taken off of YouTube TV. So are you aware of this?
I'm aware that it's something in the world, yeah.
Yeah, Fox's contract with YouTube TV is about to expire, and Fox remains committed to reaching a fair agreement. It's possible that Google and Fox could fail to come to an agreement, and if that happens, you'll lose Fox 13 Tampa Bay, Fox Sports, Fox Sports 1, FS2, Big Ten Network, Fox Deportes, Fox News Channel. So just a heads up on that. And, you know, this is kind of ironic. Do you know who for years has been trying to switch me to YouTube TV? So I'm on Spectrum Cable, and you know I still have my TiVo DVR, which I still love my TiVo. But do you know who for years now has been trying to get me to go to YouTube TV? Because this person went to YouTube TV. Man, you got to get YouTube TV. You got to get rid of. You got to cut the cable. You got to go to YouTube TV. It's the best. It's got a built-in DVR. It'll record whatever you want.
Oh,
yeah. Well, think about it. What would be ironic in this situation?
Paul Delgado?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. So Paul Delgado, and I was going to call him, but he might be on vacation because I didn't see him on the news last night. So Paul Delgado, chief meteorologist at Fox 13 and longtime friend of Michelle and myself, he's been trying to tell me about YouTube TV for years. So what happens if his very television station, Fox 13, is cut from YouTube TV?
You know, I feel like I've seen these often over the years, even when I, had the cable.
Yeah.
Our contract is expiring. Call your cable provider today.
Dish Network, Direct TV, or whatever. We can't come. You're going to lose so-and-so on such a date. And most of the time, they come to an agreement.
All the time.
It's like last hour, last 10 minutes. We've come to an agreement. We're not going to go off the air.
Yeah.
So we've seen this over and over again. So most likely, it'll get settled. But you know what? There have been times where it is not settled all the time, and they go dark for a couple of days or a week before they figure it out and they sign a contract and they work things out. So I just thought it was funny that Fox 13 chief meteorologist and friend of ours trying to get me to go to YouTube TV, and that his very TV station might be cut off of YouTube TV.
When does the contract expire? I mean, the big threat now is they're trying to get those red-blooded American football fans all agitated because you're not going to get the NFL, you're not going to get Fox Big Noon Saturday, and you're not going to get the sports game.
Yeah, Fox 13 carries a heck of a lot of Sunday football. It's the NFL on Fox. Brought to you by Arby's and by KFC.
It's competing.
And by... But the Fox guy doing that sounds like the CBS guy. You know, the guy that talks like this. The guy that's doing the advertiser plugs. And by Gillette. And by Ford. Fox NFL, brought to you by... Whatever. So, you know what I'm talking about, right? What are you laughing at, Michelle?
Well, I was just going to say brought to you by Tampax tampons or something.
Yeah.
Because that's so...
The NFL on Fox.
Opposite.
Brought to you by Tampax.
See? That's
all right.
funny.
Let's go back down to the field where we have the Massengill first down marker.
Yes.
The NFL on Fox. Brought to you by Summer Fresh Massengill.
All right, the Buccaneers take a timeout. This timeout's brought to you by today's Sponge.
Girls watch football, and it's all for guys. All those commercials are just for dudes.
You watch more football than I watch.
Exactly.
And I'll tell you what.
It's coming.
It is. And Fester.
Yeah.
All right, Michelle.
Yeah, Julian's going to get me the package deal.
All right, cover your... All right, I was going to have you cover your ears.
Was that the surprise?
No, here's the deal. So, Michelle wants the Sunday ticket this year. Oh, my God. I have enough of Michelle watching football just with the Sunday games, the early game, the late game, the night game, then the
Monday night
the
football.
Monday night game, the
Thursday night game.
Thursday Amazon game now.
But sometimes on Sunday, I want to watch the game that's not being shown on one of our channels. So then I'm like, oh, man.
So here's what I like.
Tell me.
First of all,
by the way, it's brought to you by Preparation H.
No.
If you got some screaming hemorrhoids, what?
That's not a girl's product.
No, but it's just
it can be.
It's a
I
funny
know,
part.
but that's not.
Girls
No.
don't get hemorrhoids?
No.
I've heard more women use Preparation H for under eye bags than anything
Oh, that's
else.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing. Shrinking your under eye bags.
So if you have the access to 2 televisions
Yeah.
at one time, you keep one game on the Bucks. I want to see how the Bucks are doing.
Yeah.
But instead of NFL Ticket, you don't need to watch every play of every game.
No.
Red Zone. Have you ever watched Red? All they do is cut to the action.
Oh.
All the games that are something hot's happening.
Yeah.
You know, like let's say the Bills are on the 20-yard line. Let's go to Buffalo.
All right, so you can watch an entire game in 4 minutes.
No, it's in real time.
Oh, okay, all right.
But if nothing's happening for a quarter and a half and it's just them going back and forth, I don't care to watch that. But if, Saquon Barkley's on the he's a run it in. And then if you miss a touchdown, they go back and they show it right away. So red zone's the way to go because the ticket, you're not going to watch the Bengals and the Steelers all game.
How much?
But sometimes I would rather watch one of the games that is just not being broadcast here. Right? So that's my thing.
How much is a regular from the beginning of the season? I know it gets cheaper as the season goes on. Yeah. How much is the full NFL Sunday ticket? It's ridiculous. Look it up.
It's like $400 and something.
It's more than that. All right, we got to take a break. All right, so this brings to a close over an hour and 20 minutes of Nonstop MJ. When we get back, oh man, more yakage about Google AI and the mistakes it's making. Did you see the new religious scam story out of Avila?
Wow.
Oh my God. That house, man. That house is crazy. The stuff that is tied to that house, past and present. If you don't know about the religious cult scam deal, this is a nutso story. We're going to get to that coming up in just... Anyway, we got a lot. Oh, Jennifer Hudson, the hot 24-year-old that's,
Jordan Hudson?
Yeah.
What'd I say?
Jennifer Hudson,
I'm sorry.
very talented former American Idol person who has her own talk show, who won an Oscar for her show.
Jordan Hudson, the one with Bill Belichick.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, she's up to something. I'll tell you with that. Anyway, we got a lot of stuff. All right, the 9 o'clock hour starts next, so you don't want to miss 1 minute of the 9 o'clock hour. It starts in minutes here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Stand by. Veterans Ford wants you to know that some of these Ford specials for August are going to expire shortly. Folks, hurry up. Do not let these slip away. So what's going on at Veterans Ford right now? There is 0% financing on almost all models. 0.0% financing on almost all models at Veterans Ford right now. Rebates up to $10,000. So now is the time. Hurry before these August deals expire in just a couple of days. Here is an amazing offer, and they are blowing these things out. The XLT F-150 Lightning pickup. This is all electric with the extended battery. Lease for just $499 a month with no money down. Whoa. That is a phenomenal number. This is a $71,395 truck. You can lease it for $499 a month with zero down. Hello? Veterans Ford. Line bar on the Veterans Expressway and tell them that MJ sent you. Banco Doors. This is my garage door company, folks. This should be your garage door company. If you have a garage door, at some point, you're going to need Banco. At some point, the spring's going to break. Number one service call on the planet is the spring has broken on your garage door. Get a fair price. Get this thing fixed quickly. Get the best service around. Banco is a local-owned company. They've been here in the Tampa Bay area for over 40 years. I've used them for many, many years. They just did a whole garage door tune-up for me. They put in the LiftMaster state-of-the-art garage door openers recently, and they are incredible. If you have a garage door problem where maybe you drove into it, maybe your kid backed into it, something you need to fix your garage door with a brand new a Clopay to juice up your curb appeal. Maybe you want a hurricane-rated garage door. Get a Clopay door from Banco. Anything garage door related, folks, you want Banco. Bank on Banco, BancoDoors.com, and tell them that MJ sent you. What about your roof? You own a home? You're going to have a roofing issue at some point. Maybe you have a leak right now. Maybe your roof just looks all ratty and tattered. Maybe it's time for a new roof. The average roof here in Florida lasts between 15 and 20 years. I mean, think of the abuse, the hot temperature, the sun beating down on your roof just 20, I was going to say 24/7, but no, we're not in the Arctic. The sun, on your roof, just, ridiculous amount of time. I mean, your roof will degrade. If your roof needs a repair or you need a brand new roof, it's Westfall. Why Westfall? They put your needs, the customer's needs first, priority. Quality workmanship, timely communication, the best crews around, continuous training, latest, greatest materials. It's Westfall Roofing. If you need anything done with your roof, use my preferred roofing company. They do work at my house. That's all you need to know. WestfallRoofing.com, and tell them MJ sent you. At 8:58, traffic's on. Let's grab Shriner. MJ Morning Show back in minutes.
In Hillsborough, still dealing with the accident on 75 South at Big Bend Road with the left lane blocked, backed up a couple of miles past Gibsonton Drive. Northbound 75 has heavy volume from College Avenue to Gibsonton Drive as well. And 301 southbound has heavy volume from 75 to Big Bend Road. In Tampa, an accident on Hillsborough Avenue west at Hanley Road with the two left lanes blocked. Keeping you updated, I'm Shriner. Traffic brought to you by the aggressive attorneys, Winters and Yawker.
Florida's largest home show this Labor Day weekend, August 29th through the 31st at the Florida State Fairgrounds. From complete home storm protection to upgrading your Florida lifestyle, you got to see it. Booth spaces are still available. Florida's
Here's an Integrity Home Solutions pop quiz. True or false? Tampa is one of the rainiest cities in the U.S. True. Tampa averages over 50 inches of rain per year. That's more than Seattle.
Heavy rain can overwhelm your drains. Trust Integrity Home Solutions to clear blockages and keep your plumbing flowing, rain or shine.
Integrity Home Solutions, where details matter.
Visit homeofintegrity.com.
You finally made it to paradise. Princess Cruises gives you that stretch out, forget what day it is kind of vacation. Soak in every moment at sea with our world-class dining, dazzling entertainment, and breathtaking destinations. Take the scenic route through the Caribbean on a Princess Cruise. Now is the time to book your 2026 cruise with the Love Boat early booking sale. Get up to 40% off with 7-day fares starting at $599. Visit princess.com or contact your travel advisor to book. Princess Cruises. Terms and restrictions apply. Offer ends on September 1st. Ships registered to Bermuda and United Kingdom.
So, I was just parking my car and then I saw you. The gecko. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
I'm Tiffany, founder of Harlem Pilates. When I couldn't find Pilates in my neighborhood, I started a studio from my studio apartment. Chase Inc. helped me grow from 1 Pilates studio to 3. Because when you start small, you're going to need some big help.
With the Chase Inc. Business Cash Card, you can earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials, so your business can go from here to possible. Chase for business. Make more what's yours. Real business owner compensated for their participation. Cards issued by J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC, subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing. From the Kemp Law Group Studios, 104.7 WRBQ HD1 Tampa, a Beasley Media Group station.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends.
This is the MJ Morning Show, only on Q105. 104.
All UPS management, alert for all UPS drivers in the Tampa Bay area. My driver's the best. UPS Bobby, South Tampa Bobby. Michelle, he just sent me a picture from the back of his truck with our 2 deliveries for today. And as I mentioned earlier, he's got our brand new Pixel 10 Pro XLs. Michelle gets a new. You get a phone. I get a phone. We're getting our new phones today. The new Pixels. We're ditching our old Pixel 8s. You know, we're on a 2-year cycle. We get a new phone every 2 years. So we're doing the 10s. Excited about that. And then he's got my box of Martin's pretzels from the Amish up in Lancaster County, Akron, Pennsylvania. So my 10 pounds of hard, broken sourdoughs are here. Yep. And then our phones. So look at it. You want to see the picture? Look at this. Who wants to see? Who wants to see? Should I show this on MJ TV?
Okay.
Look at this.
The box of phones.
Here we go. Look at this. That's the picture from
yes.
That's a picture from Bobby right there.
You're holding up a picture of a brown box.
2 boxes. I got the pretzel box with 10 pounds of pretzels, and then right above is my box of 2 Google Pixel Pro 10s XLs in the box.
What'd you ever do with the free watches you got last time?
You know what?
Remember last time they gave a free smartwatch?
With the Pixel 8 Pro, we got the Pixel 2 watch, and it sucked.
It didn't even last a day. I think the battery.
I took it. I tried to use it skiing, and it went dead in like 3 hours while I was skiing in Vail. It's in a drawer somewhere.
You threw it down the mountainside.
The Pixel 2 the Google Pixel watch blows, but I think they've improved. I think they're up to the Pixel 4 watch now. I think they've improved it a little bit. All right, moving along. We've got this nutso story out of Avila, the hoity-toity bedroom community of Avila. Fester,
I live on the poor side of Avila.
You live adjacent.
Yeah, I live on the poor side. We live on the other side of the wall
where people only have 5 bedrooms in their house and we only drive 3 cars. The broke people.
You know, you brought up a good point earlier. What is it with Tampa and religious scandals? You know, remember like Paula White and her husband and the Without Walls Church
on Boy Scout? Remember that?
And all that whole marriage and the allegations with that and people have short memories. Now she's like all up and through, in Washington. And I'm sorry. See, Paula White we had locally with that. Then we had Henry Lyons years ago.
Oh my God, the Southern Baptist Convention.
Yeah, what there were other ones.
Remember he had that house in Tierra Verde?
Yeah,
I went to his press conference and got kicked out.
We just had ridiculous religious scandals.
Is it the weather? Is it the weather?
And now we have this crazy cult-like story where these apparent fraudsters collecting tens and tens of millions of dollars for some like fake church and religion, and they're just feeding their extravagant, lavish lifestyle. Let me share a little bit. I've got multiple local sources. This from Tampa Bay Times. FBI raids Tampa estate owned by church, accused of forced labor. Have we heard how many people they had jammed up in the house with forced labor? They took vans of people out of the house. This is a massive house.
It's enormous.
This is a 28,000 square foot house up in Avila. It looks like, I know it's patterned after the original builder, and that's a whole different story. The whole Yaffe story.
It looks like something that belongs like on a Northeastern university or something.
It looks like it's like Versailles. It's this unbelievable. I remember just the outside. There was the outside is clad with like imported French marble. And remember, Liquor Larry took us through the place.
Yep.
You were in this house?
I was in that house. Yeah, Michelle and I were in the house under construction. I'll tell you that in a second. Man, we've been here a long time. We know a lot of people. We've seen, you know what? We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. All right? The FBI on Wednesday raided a mansion in Tampa's Tony Avila neighborhood in connection to a federal indictment of 2 church leaders accused of forcing unpaid workers to solicit donations under false pretenses and using the money on luxury goods. This is a story written by Tony Marrero from the Tampa Bay Times. A spokesperson for the FBI confirmed I was conducting a court-authorized search at a home at blah, 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 706 the sprawling palatial estate, which features a main house of more than 29,000 square feet owned by a Michigan-based Kingdom of God Global Church. Later Wednesday morning, the U.S. Department of Justice announced a news release that a grand jury in Michigan had returned a 10-count indictment against Kingdom of God leaders David E. Taylor, 53, and Michelle Brannon, 56, for their alleged roles in forced labor and money laundering. This conspiracy victimized individuals in Michigan, Florida, Texas, and Missouri. Taylor leads the church, formerly known as Joshua Media Ministries, and Brannon is the executive director. I guess she was down here in the Avila house in Lutz. The Avila mansion is listed in the indictment as a church property where some of the alleged crimes occurred. 23-page indictment. Their efforts brought in millions. I saw $50 million since like 2014, and that's what they can account for.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
And they're saying that they had like essentially slave laborers that were forced to meet quotas and making phone calls to solicit donations for people to send money to the church. And if they didn't reach their quotas, they were in trouble. Sometimes they didn't get food. Some of the women were I guess forced to take Plan B emergency contraceptives. What?
So they weren't even allowed to leave. Like, where did they get these people from that they then
exactly
almost like false imprisonment?
If a call center worker, or they were called the armor bearers, the people that had to go get the money to feed this phony church and their lavish lifestyle, they were called armor bearers. And if they did not fulfill Taylor's goals or disobeyed any order, they got punished. The methods of punishment included humiliation, sleep deprivation, forced repentance, additional work, food restrictions, physical assaults, threats of divine judgment in the form of sickness, accidents, death, and eternal damnation. I mean, they bought Bentleys for themselves, Rolls Royces, like a whole bunch of jet skis. They had, if you look at some of the aerial TV shots, they have crates of like statues that are still like in crates.
They haven't even opened them yet.
That were shipped in like statues.
Insane.
This is the nuttiest story. And then in the driveway yesterday during the raid, there's like 6 cars in the driveway that have those giant Lexus
bows?
Christmas to remember bows on top. So what's going on there? So there were 6 cars in the driveway with those gift bows, like, on December to remember.
It's like they bought them back in December and just haven't taken the bows off.
There are like new cars in the driveway with gift bows on top. The giant bows.
That's incredible.
I mean, what a crazy freaking story. So, I haven't seen how many people were taken out of the house, but witnesses saw I think sheriff's office vans taking people out of the house.
And the neighbors didn't know this was happening?
A lot of neighbors said that they knew or heard that weird things were going on inside the house. But this house, man, what a crazy story. So here's where Michelle and I have been in this house. The house was originally built by a guy by the name of Mark Yaffe. Mm-hmm. And Mark Yaffe owned a company called National Gold Exchange. And Mark Yaffe got in trouble. He was accused of defrauding, I think, Bank of America, for millions of bucks. Anyway, so Yaffe got in trouble. He, I think, declared bankruptcy, millions in debt, etc. So this is a mistake, though. In the Tampa Bay Times story, hey, heads up, Tony Marrero, in your story, Sovereign Bank, the gold exchange's largest creditor, told the bankruptcy court that it suspected Yaffe had skimmed $10 million from his company to build the opulent estate. Yaffe denied doing anything wrong, was never criminally charged. I don't know if that was separate, but he was criminally charged because he was sentenced to like 2 years in federal prison.
Yeah, I found an article where he got 20 months.
Yeah, all right. So I have an article from justice.gov from the DOJ. United States District Court Judge Charlene Edwards Honeywell has sentenced Mark Yaffe, 55, of Tampa, to 20 months in federal prison for conspiracy to commit bank fraud.
Okay.
As part of his sentence, he was ordered to pay back $3 million bucks in restitution.
And this guy was your best friend, is what you said.
No, I didn't say that.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
while Mark Yaffe was building this unbelievable 29,000 square foot palatial Versailles-looking place in Avila, our good friend Larry the Liquor Man,
right,
Larry Goodrich, lived like right next door. And we were over at Larry's house back in the day. It was Larry and Elaine back then. And Larry said, hey, man, you got to see this house. So we walk out of his backyard and we walk into where this huge house was being built. What would you
just
say?
A construction site?
Probably 2004, 2005, somewhere, whatever.
It took him like 7 years to build it, I think. So.
It took a ridiculous amount of time to build the house. So Larry the Liquor Man, he walks us over to the house. We go inside. First of all, there are crates of like imported French marble all over and they're putting all the French marble on the side of the house, on the exterior, right? Little more of an upgrade than like vinyl siding, right?
A little different.
So we go inside. The foyer is like we're walking into like Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. This foyer was like an airplane hangar.
And it was just an unsecured construction zone?
Yeah. We were able to just, well, it's in gated Avila.
Yeah.
But we walked through the whole freaking house. It took us like 2 hours. So I've been in this house that Mark Yaffe was building. Anyway, so Mark Yaffe, he did his time. And then I found another story on this dude. What did I do with it? Hang on a minute.
But Yaffe's old news.
But hold up, there's a history. So Yaffe ended up doing 16 months, I think. Yeah,
Okay.
He was sentenced to 20. He was sprung from federal prison after 16 months. I think he's gone on to do some nice things, charitable-wise. And listen, I think I might like this Mark Yaffe guy. I think he's part of something called Phoenix Gold Exchange locally now.
Okay.
And it seems like he's on, he's on the up and up. I think he's repented for whatever he did.
They know who he is now.
Let me tell you why I like this Mark Yaffe guy.
Why?
Because at the end of this story from Jewish Press Tampa, they did a whole story on him in 2019. At the end of the story, it says Yaffe is also spending time pursuing another one of his life's passions. Scuba diving.
I don't care about this Yaffe
He
guy.
recently reached the highest level of recreational certification and is working on being a commercially certified instructor.
Why are we
whatever.
talking about this guy?
Because
he owned the house.
I want to invite him to go on one of my scuba adventures with me.
He wants you to pay, Mark.
So listen.
Don't call.
The house was like in foreclosure. They couldn't sell the house. The house was worth like $25 million. One of the Glazers. So Darcy Glazer, the Glazer daughter, they buy the house for.
When you said one of the Bucks owners, I thought it was like the Culver houses.
No, one of the Glazers bought this Avila, cult mansion.
Pretty nice.
So they bought the house for like some ridiculous song. They bought it for like $5.5 million.
It's incredible.
An unbelievable deal, and that was it was Darcy Glazer. By the way, to all the media folks out there that's still on TV that call them the Glazers, it's not Glazier, it's Glazer. All right,
like the donut.
Yeah, like a glazed donut, Glazer, not Glazier. All right, so Darcy Glazer, one of Malcolm's daughters, bought the house, and then they sold it in 2022 to this phonied up church because they got the money.
I mean, it was for sale. She put a price on it. They bought it.
Is that not nuts?
So now this house,
this house is just a crazy history. Who's going to end up with the house next?
Well, it depends what the price is. But MJ, was this house like a dorm where all these indentured servants were just living?
That's what it's like.
And then there was a call center. And that big atrium center was just full of like a boiler room.
This place is the size of like a Courtyard by Marriott.
Yeah,
all right.
What's the size of a Trader Joe's?
But did they have?
It is.
That's what it says in the article.
Did they have like bunk beds in every room and
I don't
all
know.
these people are stuck in there?
like Heaven's Gate or something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
anyway, bizarre story. Avila, this cult. I don't think 80% of the story is even shook out yet.
No.
Yeah, I think it still remains to be shaken out. So we'll see what's going on here.
So yesterday morning, I didn't put two and two together, and I thought it was interesting, but I didn't bring it up on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Driving northbound on 275 as I'm driving southbound at about 5:35.
Oh, did you see a whole?
There was a line of
law enforcement.
Of law enforcement. I thought the president was in town for a second.
Oh, they were ahead. Guess what? They were all getting ready for the raid on the house.
But I saw
probably they were getting staged.
Like 50 motorcycle cops coming up 275 as I'm going southbound on 275, and I thought there was an event or a training or something. I didn't think they were going to, execute a federal search warrant on a scam religious ministry.
You had Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office there. The raid, I think, was led by the FBI. So
Right.
FBI Tampa was there.
But all the other resources were helping.
Yeah, like a ton of the alphabets were there, and local law enforcement. Chronister Sheriff's Office was there. I mean, just what a story.
Yep, that's something.
And Mark Yaffe, if you want to go scuba diving, let me know. We'll get you on our next big trip with Scuba Rich.
You two have fun.
Go to pick up a couple of Steel 80s for my brother from Tackle Shack soon.
Again.
Oh, Michelle, do you mind going over there with me to?
No, we're working out.
I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking, Michelle.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Oh, before we go work out today, we got to meet UPS Bobby to get our phones and pretzels. You all right with that?
I'm tired already. Keep going. 9:18. Go. Counting down.
You had a good night's sleep last night.
All right. I love how you tell me what I had.
Hey, I thought this was an interesting follow-up. How many stories have we done about Google AI just like sending people off the cliff? I don't mean like literally, but remember we had a story about Google's AI telling people to put glue on pizza?
Yeah,
that?
I vaguely remember that.
What was that story? What
to hold the pepperoni on or something?
Google AI told let
me look it up.
Yeah, find the glue on pizza, and then also it told people to eat rocks. I can't. There were two crazy stories. Anyway, the deal is that Google is still they're raking in millions on AI. But the overview of the story is, hey, Google's making a fortune on their AI products, but you can't take it always seriously. You can't believe everything Google tells you. And we've done this. We did a couple of searches where, remember, Google AI completely erroneously just made stuff up. So remember we did a segment about, 4, 5, 6 months ago about this?
It's an evolving technology. It looks like Google AI said you can add about 1/8 a cup of non-toxic glue to the cheese to make it stick to your pizza.
Oh, gross.
That was what they recommended. That was a little while ago.
No, it's not. No. To the sauce to give it more. Not to the cheese. You can add about 1/8 of a cup of non-toxic glue to the sauce to give it more tackiness.
To have the cheese stick to the sauce.
What the hell? Insane. So again, a public service announcement. You can't trust everything Google AI tells you. And people think, oh, it's Google AI. Oh, I'm using Chat GPT. Fester, warning, buddy. You live your life now by Chat GPT.
I love Chat GPT.
Yeah, it is going to screw you up, dude.
All right, whatever, dude.
It is going to mess you up.
Whatever, boomer. Seriously, dude.
I'm a Gen X just like you, pal.
Yeah, but listen to you.
Yeah. You're like a boomer.
You are the guy who is like cursing indoor plumbing. You're like, no way. Pooping outside's the only way.
It is not.
Oh, did you hear about the Smiths? They had a backup on their toilets. Your whole house would be covered in poop. Pooping outside in a hole that's the way. What? Fester, you guys poop inside your house.
Stop.
That guy.
Are you having fun yet?
That's who you are. You are the guy who is like
you are.
Not true.
Outhouses forever.
It's an evolving
Not
technology.
True. All right, when we get back, we have the final chunk of the MJ Morning Show. We have a long chunk. I'm actually breaking right on time, so we'll have like a 22-minute chunk of the MJ Morning Show or more uninterrupted next. What has
Jordan Hudson?
What has Jordan Hudson done? Jordan Hudson, the young, hot, nubile girlfriend of 70-something-year-old Bill Belichick.
I'd rather hear about Jennifer Hudson right
What has she done? What is she trying to trademark? We'll get to that coming up. Oh, Pauly Shore news. Big Pauly Shore news. I hope everything's going to be okay. Because you know what? I've come to like Pauly Shore.
Have you really?
Yeah. Plus, my little run-in with Pauly Shore. I've got the voicemail queued up. We'll play that. We got a lot of stuff next. Oh, Mark Zuckerberg is involved in a $110 million construction of his house. And apparently it's just destroying the neighborhood. It's pissing off the neighbors. Guess what Mark Zuckerberg gave the neighbors to kind of smooth things over?
Some gold coins from Yaffe.
Well, stop. Hold on. All right, when we get back, we got a lot of stuff. Next on the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM. When your air conditioning has a problem, I'm going to tell you how to fix it. You call Plan B Air Conditioning, 813-PLAN-B-AC, or on the website, planbairconditioning.com is all you need to know. planbairconditioning.com. So why Plan B Air Conditioning? Trusted. They have integrity. They will give you a fair price. They'll get your job done quickly. If your AC is blowing hot when it needs to blow cold, let them diagnose the situation. You know, in many cases, it's some labor, some parts, and it's a reasonable number, and you're back in business. Some air conditioning companies might want to take you for a ride and say, nope, can't fix it. New system, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. When I have a story where we have a listener that saved $5,400. Their typical air conditioning company wanted to charge them $6,000 for a new system. Plan B went in and said, nope, $600 parts and labor. Saved our listener $5,400, and we'll get years of service. They just put in a brand new Daikin unit. Awesome air conditioning company, Daikin. They just put this in my house. It's fantastic. It's planbairconditioning.com. Mention me, MJ, get 10% off. planbairconditioning.com. Tell them that MJ sent you. There is incredible news. You now have a new Genesis automotive dealer here in the Tampa Bay area. You now have an option. You want to buy, lease, or get your Genesis vehicle serviced. Hey, Genesis, that's the car that saved Tiger Woods. When Tiger Woods had his episode and he was driving around like in a golf tournament promo car, Fester, remember that? And he fell asleep and then rolled the SUV like 18 times. And they said, hey, this Genesis was built so well, it saved him.
Tiger should be doing commercials for him.
He should be.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Tiger Woods.
Hey.
I was pilled up or something, and, I
remember me from golf and sleeping with Denny's waitresses.
I rolled this Genesis 18 times. It saved my life. Anyway.
It's a great car.
Genesis of Tampa is now open. Website is genesisoftampa.com. They're at 275 and Bierce is where they are in the Lutz area. So Genesis of Tampa, there are amazing lease deals going on right now on the Genesis G80, the G70, the GV70. Great lease options right now. It's genesisoftampa.com. That's genesisoftampa.com. You have an all-new option to buy, lease, and service your Genesis. They have valet service. They'll come pick up and deliver your vehicle, give you a loaner car. You can't beat it. genesisoftampa.com, and tell them that MJ sent you. Traffic's on 925 here, Shriner. We're back in a minute. Keeping the dream alive here on the MJ Morning Show. It is 9:30. Andrew, did I play just enough of that to keep us off of a YouTube music ban for today? I guess we'll find out. Yeah, that's one of the songs, man. I want to test it out. Yeah, they're little bitches on that. So certain songs, if we play too much on YouTube, the automatic algorithm will cancel our show for the day because of music licensing issues. Anyway, hey Michelle, how's your first day back? You look a little tired over. Are you going to make it through our workout at 10:30?
I don't know.
We've got a X-Force body workout at 10:30. You and
I know. I begged you to let me sleep in today, and you didn't do it. So, false imprisonment.
All right, well, the question I was
somebody come and arrest him.
Yeah, it's like MJ. She's working for like some cult in
Avila.
Avila.
She's forced labor.
Yes,
she is.
Michelle's in the MJ cult.
Yes,
forced labor here on the MJ Morning Show. All right, so your first day back from what? Over a week of helping the kids move into college dorms, etc.
Right.
How's the Michelle MJ Morning Show critique list going today?
I got, I didn't do it at first because I'm sort of off track, but so I got about 5 things maybe to say to you on the way home.
Right, so folks, letting you in on a little inside behind the scenes here. So Michelle critiques the show every day, and I have to undergo like a lecture as she goes like bullet points down what she liked about the show, what she didn't like about the show.
That's not true. No.
What?
The thing is, no. So back in the day, we would always have this thing. We'd get back home around 10:30. After had taken the kids, blah blah blah, and you would say, one of us would say to the other, "How was the show today?" Before, and so if it was you would say it to me, I'd be like, oh, I heard this or I heard that, I like this. And sometimes it would be the other way around and you would tell me, but you were always your biggest critic. That's the thing. You were like, I just didn't like how that happened.
I thought somebody
was going to do whatever.
I still am my biggest critic.
No, not anymore.
What?
Not anymore.
What are you saying?
That's not how you roll now.
No, that's not how you roll. Exactly. Thank you, Fester.
How do I roll?
Every day, MJ and I make some kind of fleeting eye contact at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Occasionally we use words. I go one way, he goes the next. We'll reconvene tomorrow. And every day it's great show today. And I am of the belief to have great shows, that means you have to have average shows and bad shows.
Yep.
And I'm just like, let's say it was the day that I think was our best show. And I'm just like, well, you're crazy. It was great today. It's great every day. Tell me what day's not great.
Yeah.
Like I thought Tuesday, July 15th was like, it was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that's what I do, Fester, is every day as we're sitting here, some things I'll like tap, I'll text, and then I save the whole list for after, and then I send it to him like at 10:15, and then I go over it with him. And you know what I tell him, too much mic noise. Yeah. You did too many details about that.
Yeah. I mean,
you didn't have your audio ready.
I thought your whole Yaffe scuba diving tangent was like completely unnecessary.
It was 20 seconds.
The hell it was
20 seconds.
It was 4 minutes.
Yeah.
I didn't talk about scuba diving for 4 minutes.
No, but the whole Yaffe build-up.
So I got a story for Justice.com that the guy who owned this place.
It's part of the history of the house.
Oh,
it's called storytelling and getting details you're not going to hear elsewhere.
Occasionally stories suck, and that's okay. And to have great stories, you have to have sucky stories.
That's right, Fester.
It's the nuances of the MJ Morning Show.
Every joke I have isn't great.
Fester Michelle said that story sucked.
Can I move on?
I don't want to hear any more about it.
So I got it. Folks, so I'll be in the car with Michelle in about half an hour.
That sucks.
And I'm going to have a whole ride home. The whole ride to meet UPS Bobby to get our 2 new Pixel 10 Pro XL phones and my box of pretzels. The whole ride to UPS Bobby and then to X-Force Body for our workouts. Michelle's going to be going down the critic list on today's show.
Michelle, you know what? Don't give it to him. And then he'll be like, oh, you just tell me. You got to tell me.
Now,
tell me.
Back to the content.
Okay.
I guess it's all content, folks.
I guess it all is.
I know people are loving me getting, dragged. All right. So Pauly Shore.
What happened to him?
Oh.
Well,
is he dead?
No. But
is he in a coma?
Listen, I don't know what the ultimate outcome is going to be. Pauly Shore says that he's had a tumor removed from his pancreas. Now, the pancreas, that don't play. Yeah, Don't the pancreas, man. You've always heard, pancreatic cancer is like
the worst.
The cure rate's only like 5%. I mean, it's a very low percent.
It's painful.
Well, it's quick. Pancreatic cancer can be very fast, and we've known people, and it's horrifying, and it's terrible. So Pauly Shore is saying I had a tumor removed, and I remember years ago we gave Pauly Shore a big hard time on the show. Because he was doing some crappy TV things. And
when Fox was a fledgling network, they had like the Pauly Shore show.
Yeah.
And they were building it up.
Totally Pauly or something.
No, then they had that other one, that caveman show that he did.
Anyway, that was a movie.
Right. Well, no, that was a movie he did. But listen, he did some schlock.
Yeah.
He did some, and we kind of gave him a hard time on the MJ Morning Show, and he was on a flight to Tampa, and a flight attendant, I think it was Delta, and I've got the voicemail. The flight attendant says, "Hey, Pauly, there's this radio show in Tampa, the MJ and BJ show. Man, they're ripping you all the time." So he calls us up and leaves me a voice. The dude hunts down our phone number, calls Rhonda, the receptionist, apparently, and then leaves a voicemail for me. And I get this voicemail from Pauly Shore. Anyway, I've come to like Pauly Shore.
Me too.
I really have.
I always have.
I think he's a good guy. I think he's a decent guy. So, listen, part of us busting on him was probably some show shtick and schlock on our part.
The show was called Pauly in 1997 on Fox, and
lasted for 3 episodes.
Yeah, it really wasn't good.
Terrible show. Anyway, so
3.3 out of 10.
Here's the deal. The story is that Pauly Shore is imploring people to go get full body scans, get their full bodies checked by a doctor. He says that a full body scan revealed a tumor deep inside his body, and he had to go under the knife to get it removed, according to TMZ. He shared a health update on social media, says that he had a tumor growing on his pancreas. He says the tumor was only discovered after he went for a preventive full-body scan 3 months ago. He got a call a week after the scan notifying him of an abnormal mass. Fortunately, says the tumor was benign. Luckily, it was not carcinogenic. It wasn't cancerous, rather. He said that might have been chilling there undetected for 15 to 20 years. But his doc said that it was best for him to get the thing removed, and that's what he did. Pauly says that everyone should get a full body scan if they can afford one. They're usually around $1,000 to $2,000. I'm going to tell you right now, I've considered this, and I would like to get a full body scan. So
you should get a discount.
There are
because you're short.
Stop. So, there are a couple of places locally that do full body scans. And seeing this Pauly Shore story yesterday, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start getting more serious about getting a full body scan, locally. And there are a couple of places that do it. It's got to figure out, who I'm going to hook up with for my full body scan.
They're about $1,000, $2,000.
Pauly Shore says they're around $1,000 to $2,000. So, but it's something that I certainly want to, do at some point. All right. So here's Pauly. This is the famous voicemail when we were busted on his awful Fox TV show back in like 1997. He's on a flight. I think it was Delta. And the flight attendant says, "Hey, yeah, I'm from Tampa. The MJ and BJ Morning Show, man. They rip on you all the time." So he calls up and leaves me this voicemail message.
One new voicemail message. To get messages, press 2.
Hey, guys, this is Pauly Shore calling. I just flew in, and I heard from one of the flight attendant guys that you're bashing my show, which isn't cool because, the show's fun and cute, and I don't know, you should put out positive energy in the airwaves, not negative energy. There's too many negative things going out in the world. It'd be nice to actually have you guys say some nice stuff about people once in a while instead of being mean all the time. I don't know. You should just be nice. It's nice to be nice to the nice, right? So say nice stuff about it next time, okay? All right. But dude, the show sucks. No, it doesn't suck, man. You suck! Piece of crap!
To respond or forward, press 1. To delete, press star
That's
D. Deleted.
It's classic.
I
man.
can't help but to think every time I hear that, I think he hung up on himself.
He did.
You know, and
he
I'm
did,
like,
'cause
oh.
then it cuts to the end. He ended his recording like he cut himself off.
If he would have just he would have gone on for 3 or 4 more minutes.
Oh, you're not going to believe this.
What?
Andrew says that Taylor, the strip club guy's on hold.
Oh, let's talk to him.
Yeah,
wow.
we are.
Okay.
I'm sorry, the gentleman's club guy.
You call it a strip club.
All right, I feel terrible about this.
Strip club and steakhouse. Any kind of meat you like.
Hey, Taylor Kessler, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Welcome.
Hey guys, how you doing?
All right, so Taylor, I'm a little confused, and I'm sure you can tell us the story. So, Taylor, did you hear that we talked about you a couple of weeks ago? Did you hear about that?
No, I didn't.
I guess the folks that are working strip clubs at midnight and 11 o'clock at night, I guess they're not listening to morning radio at 7 in the morning. All right, so Taylor, I got your message. Taylor sent me a direct message on Instagram, and this was to Certified MJ Radio. This is back on August 14th. So I talked about this like the day after you sent me the message on the air that I got to get a hold of you. So Taylor was the general manager of Scores Gentlemen's Club on Dale Mabry. And Taylor sends me a message. Hi, my name is Taylor Kessler. I'm the general manager of Scores Gentlemen's Club here in Tampa. I'd love to invite you down on a Friday or Saturday night to have dinner in our new dining room and try out one of our fabulous steaks. And, of course, that would be on me. I'd like to offer the invitation anytime. Please feel free to reach out. And then I check, and they're serving USDA Prime. I mean, the best of the beef is USDA Prime, and that's what they're serving. So, Taylor, it took me a little time to get a hold of you, and I call the club yesterday to ask for you, and then the guy that answered said, Taylor's no longer with us. He moved away. He had something he had to take care of or something. And I'm like, oh, my God. So this morning I said, Fester, we're out of luck. I said, Michelle, I was going to take you to the strip club with me to have a New York strip, at Scores and try the USDA Prime beef. And looks like we're SOL right now. So, Taylor, what happened?
No. I'm a man of my word. You still go down there and have dinner, and it's on me, even if I got to pay out of my pocket.
No.
I guarantee you will best steak you'll have in town.
Listen, I don't doubt it. Listen, it's a USDA Prime. It's the best of the beef. Less than I think 2% of beef is classified as USDA Prime. So, Taylor, what happened at Scores?
Nothing. I have an opportunity to take that I need to spread my wings and see if I can go. I'm probably going to end up going to Arizona.
All right. Are you going to stay in the adult club business?
Yeah. Fortunately, I've been doing it for about 32 years. So.
I know. I looked at your LinkedIn. You've been doing it a long time.
Yeah. Used to work for Michael Peters in South Florida for a lot of years, and then for Steve Cooper out of Memphis for
I'm
20
sure
years.
those are big names in the industry, but I don't know who they are.
Pure Platinum, Solid Gold.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
No, I've heard of those names.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I've heard of those club names. What about the Spearmint Rhino?
Oh, Spearmint Rhino, great company too, out of California. I never worked for them though.
So you're heading to Arizona, is that it?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, yeah, look, I'm not going to make you pay for my dinner. If Duke and Jamie they want you down there. They want you to test out that new dining room and see how great that food still is. And I tell you what, have them contact me. I'll text you my contact information later on, and then have them because you should not have to pay for this. If they want to invite us down to do a review of the USDA Prime steaks at the Scores Gentlemen's Club, they ought to take care of it. Anyway, so I wish you the best, Taylor. I wanted to get a hold of you, and I'm glad you're okay and you weren't run over by a truck or something.
Well, I do appreciate that.
But thank you for reaching out, pal.
Thanks. I'm going to miss Tampa, but you have a great show, and I appreciate you.
Thank you, Taylor. Best of luck out in the Big AZ.
All right. Thank you.
All right. So long. Look at that. He called it. We tried to call him this morning, and he called us back.
Who the hell calls Arizona the Big AZ?
Me?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Have fun. Have fun out. Good luck out west. Good luck in Arizona.
Why don't you Google the Big AZ and see what comes up? Go ahead. What does the Big AZ mean?
Big AZ.
Why don't you look that up? That's one of the. They say that all the time. They say that all the time over at in Arizona State University, one of the biggest party schools in the USA. The Big AZ.
It means when you get Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
It's when you get the Big AZ. I mean, MJ's got the Big AZ.
Yes, he does.
Alzheimer's. He's gonna start forgetting crap.
Right. So
have him sign his legal documents now.
Yeah.
Why did you look up the Big AZ?
There's a sandwich shop called Big Az Sandwiches.
Big AZ.
It's not a thing.
It is a thing.
It's not.
I've just made it a thing.
Big Az cheeseburgers. Looks like you buy them from a vending machine.
Anyway, moving along. What time is it? 9:40. I got a lot to do. So Jordan Hudson. Oh,
Yes.
I said it right
You
this
did.
time.
Finally.
All right, not Jennifer Hudson. Jordan Hudson. Is she 24 yet? I think she might be 24 now. She was 23, and it's a funny thing. Now she's 24. So Jordan Hudson is this young former cheerleader that's all shacked up with Bill Belichick. Guess what? What has she been called? What have people called her? She's a
gold digger?
Yes. Guess what she is trademarking? Come on, can you trademark this?
Gold digger?
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
I've been called. No.
Jordan Hudson has filed a trademark application for the term gold digger on Monday through her company, Trouble Cub Enterprises, while she's in this relationship with Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
So she wants to use the trademark for jewelry or keychains. According to page 6 and documents they've reviewed. The application's been accepted by the office but has not yet been reviewed. So, can you trademark the word gold digger in a general sense? No. But can you trademark it when you're applying it to a certain product? I think you can. So if you're doing gold digger keychains, I think you might be granted a trademark on that.
I don't know. That's not.
It
That's
seems
a
like
pretty. That's a term that's just out there.
It's a pretty broad term that's been in the vernacular for a long time.
I know, but it's not general. Gold digger would be specific to her product line of certain merchandise, so no one else could come out and say, "Oh, Bill Belichick's girlfriend, fiance, wife, whatever she might become. Oh, she's got these gold digger keychains that are doing really well. I'm going to knock it off and call it the same." I think she might get trademark protection for a particular item like a keychain or a necklace or jewelry or whatever the hell she wants to, pimp.
I really don't know. I feel like it might not be.
Good luck to
Okay,
her.
well, I'll tell you what.
We'll see.
Wifey, my lawyer, you go ahead and follow this case, all right?
I will. I'm very curious. I'll look up her filings. I think you can review some of those sometimes online.
Fester, you sent me a side-by-side picture of Simon Cowell from 2003 and now 2025. What the hell's going on?
Yeah,
And there was a picture about 5-6 years ago where it looked like
completely different.
I have no idea what he was doing.
It's like he fell into the vat of Botox.
I'm holding this up to MJ TV right now, and it's Simon Cowell 2003 and today in 2025, and I don't know what he's done to his face.
I mean, I never thought he was a bad-looking guy, but he just doesn't look normal.
Dude, just
now.
let it age naturally. You want to do a little Botox, okay. But Simon Cowell, I mean, it's Michelle, take a look at this.
I saw it. I sent it to you too.
So what's going on there? Do you have any idea?
Well, he looks puffy. His left eye always had that little bit of a thing. So I don't know if whatever he's doing is sort of exacerbating that. But he definitely looks, I think, like bloated or puffy, almost like drinking or just too much.
He has an unnatural skin tone.
I guess he's taken over for Puff Daddy.
I'm not sure what's
Puffing
going
up
on.
the wrong way.
Yeah. So, but it looks like he's also been rolled in mud or something.
Uh-huh.
It's a weird. All right, a couple of things we'll get at here. I mentioned Mark Zuckerberg. It's funny actually. Mark Zuckerberg, Zuck the cuck. I'm sorry, that's somebody else. So Mark Zuckerberg, I take that back. He might be litigious. All right, so Mark Zuckerberg has been involved in this massive $110 million construction project on his. He's bought like all these adjacent lots, like out in Palo Alto, out in California, Silicon Valley area, and it's causing just a ruckus. It's making noise. The neighborhood is like totally disturbed, and it's been going on for. I guess it's like a 10-year project. For 10 years, he's been buying all these adjacent properties. So it's like 10 or 11 properties, and they're paying they're buying a house for like $10 million and then knocking it down.
Yeah. They don't care about the house.
They're building this huge compound, right? So it's a mess. It's making noise, the construction. And so to try to quell the anger of the neighborhood, Mark, is this obnoxious? Or Mark Zuckerberg is distributing noise-canceling headphones, sparkling wine, and Krispy Kreme donuts in a package to the neighbors surrounding his property. He's sending them noise-canceling headphones. Oh, you don't like the construction noise? Hey, here's some noise-canceling headphones and some champagne and some Krispy Kreme donuts.
I mean, I think I'd be excited about the Krispy Kreme donuts, but I don't think that's going to work.
Oh, my God. But, if you look online, there's a map of all of the properties that he's purchased and what he's paid for the properties.
Dude, what's this one holdout right here doing?
Yeah, that guy. Well, there are two of them. Look, there are two holdouts.
One here, one here.
One there, yeah. So there are two holdouts. And if you look at what Mark Zuckerberg has purchased for his compound in Palo Alto, one property he paid $7 million, then $10.5 million, $12.5 million, $9.5, $14 million, $4.8 million, $14.5 million, $10.8 million, $12.3 million, $5.75 million, $10.5 million. Was that 11? That's all the money he's paid for people's houses to then knock down to add to his compound. And there are two holdouts that are not selling. Yeah, because they know, just hold out, baby.
Just wait. This guy's got the money.
Oh yeah, he's got billions of dollars. All right, we got to roll. We got to get out of here. Anything else when we split?
That is it. Welcome back, Michelle.
Welcome back, Michelle.
We loved having you, Meech.
Yep. Stop calling her Meech.
I'll never stop.
All right, Michelle and I are on the way to work out, but we're going to stop and meet UPS Bobby and grab my 10-pound box of pretzels and our brand new Pixel 10 XL Pro phones right now, whatever the hell they're called. All right, Bobby's got them on it.
She's tired. She's tired.
All right, we got to work out now. All right, folks, have a great day. You need to get a hold of me. I'm MJ at MJMorningshow.com. And, of course, my Instagram, Certified MJ Radio. Give me a follow. And, as always, do me a favor and yourself. Let's be careful out there.
The Q105 app is your connection to all the big contests, powered by Anajar.